Tan 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 tan, 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 tan tan.
Good to go. I'm recording now.
How are you? I'm doing well. Can I please bother you for 2 glasses of ice and 2 glasses with ice?
These brothers were brought without glasses, and you know how these drinks are so exotic. They need to be taken in glasses with ice at a very particular temperature to give
Thank
us
you
a
so
certain
much.
particular
Okay,
look.
let the girl go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the girl go.
Dude, these drinks
This shows how starved you are. See, have you ever noticed, Gob, have you ever noticed how married
listen.
men,
No, it's
whenever
not-
they are not home, the way they act a fool?
I was trying to emphasize the fact that this is a mojito which needs to be taken from a nice fancy glass. That's all I'm saying.
No, I get that, but
That's all I'm saying.
you seem so excited, Kalenga.
It's a Monday,
I hear that.
and I was in Kita for a full week.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was. But let's talk about the brothers' mojito first.
Wait, I actually need my drink. I don't know if I can drink it without ice or without it being like really, really cold. I'm really particular about this.
These were kept in your house.
Yes. Under the staircase. My house is cold.
As cold as your heart.
Well, I need a heart first.
No, you do have one.
I know.
It shows up sometimes.
I have an ice box.
My mic was down, sorry. I was saying, these drinks are just as cold as your heart.
I need one.
You do have one sometimes. Sometimes you just choose to leave it at home. For some absurd reason, you
But
choose to
don't
leave
we
it at home.
all though? Like, because if you wear your heart on your sleeves, people take advantage of it. You are cold. I know people who you've been assholes to.
Moi?
You.
Me?
Yes.
I've been an asshole to...
There's so many people.
No. If I've been an asshole to you, please put it in the comments there. I can't remember a time when I was an
I
asshole
know
to
2
someone.
particular people that would say yes, you were.
Serious?
Yeah.
They probably met me on a day when... Do you know when people actually call you an asshole, you probably didn't even hear that they were calling your name out?
Uh-huh.
Or you didn't pay attention to what they were doing or calling you and things like that. And they'll call you an asshole because you didn't respond to something that
Is
they
that
were
what
trying
happened
to-
with you?
Most likely. I don't
Okay.
know.
Dude, you were... For a whole week, you were in the Copper Belt. You went for this DJing gig.
Yes.
Look at you getting sought after and whatnot. You need a manager now, don't you?
I think I do. And that gig was awesome, man.
Yeah?
The Kito thing. But before we go to the golf tournament, where I was DJing for a full week, let's take it a step back to the day before I actually went to the golf club. There was the Chilangamule in Kitwe. Yo!
I saw the photos. I saw those photos. Who's that dude?
You have never, I
Seen-
think, to even call that a Chilangamule is a bit of an understatement. Anthony Nkwazi's Chilangamulilo. Hey!
Who's the dude?
With more emphasis on the Mulilo part because that event was fire.
Who's the dude?
The dude is Anthony Nkwazi, popularly known as chairman in Kitwe. And
Oh, that's the dude with the big eyes.
he's got quite big eyes. He's getting married, and that was his Chilangamulilo. And
I saw the dude and he said hi to me. We were shooting at Urban Masai. And he walked in with some chick. You remember that day?
Urban Masai. Oh, I think she's the manager of one of
Possibly,
the
I have no
businesses.
idea.
Yeah, no, he introduced me to her. She's one of the managers, not for the courier part. Oh, by the way, I was talking about what is popularly known for. So Anthony Nkwazi, and I know he doesn't like talking about this himself, but he's the son to the owner of Power Tools Bus Services. And
The
Budget
bus where you got a
Logistics.
free ride from the day that you were coming to Lusaka to pitch for something, like
yeah,
some job.
Yeah.
When you didn't have money.
2016, 17,
Yeah.
those stories, yeah. So he's the guy. Man, I owe that guy a lot in my life. He's shown up and turned up for so many things in my life. And I told myself I cannot miss Chilangamulilo for anything. And I showed up and we made good noise. It was lovely. It was beautiful.
So are you and the dad close? Who are you close to, the dad or the son?
Not the son. But I talked to both anyway. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I was saying to call that one a Chilangamulilo is a bit of an understatement because, anybody who's anybody was there to start with.
I think I saw Sheffy in one of the pictures. I think I saw Kidis in another photo.
Kidis was there, Afunika was there.
Yes,
Davis
Afunika.
Tony. Davis Tony was there.
Oh, Davis was there.
Yeah, Davis, I think, did the photos like after the event or something, and he
Yeah.
drove back the same night. I'm like, guy, why are you torturing yourself like this?
And what I don't understand about Davis is when Davis does a photo shoot and you call me. I say this on one of the podcasts. Like when Davis does a photo shoot, it'll take 3 months before you get your photos.
No.
So
No.
So word
no,
goes
no,
back
no.
to him and the nigga called me. I was like, nigga, what the hell is this that I'm hearing that you're telling people that my photos take 3 months?
No, I think I can defend Davis on that one. No. For me, it took like 3-4 days. Maybe because I told him it was urgent.
Yeah, because you're friends.
Well, I don't think it's that bad.
I met this dude. He walks up to me in a very creepy way. So I'm at East Park. I'm buying my juice. And you ever have this feeling that someone is following you?
You were following him?
Yeah, I was.
Like on some stalker level or
I wasn't really sure.
if it was Olsen?
Yeah.
So let me just follow this nigga, see where he ends up.
Bruh, he just right to my car.
And you're clutching your wallet the whole time.
Bruh, and my ass.
And you're-
Hey, my guy, Virgin, can I have the pina colada? Like the drinks, the brothers, the yellow one.
The yellow one, yeah.
The yellow one. Yep, that one. Thanks. So yeah, you were saying about the Power Tools guy.
Dude, this Chilangamulilo was not your ordinary level Chilangamulilo. To start with, like I mentioned, anybody who's anybody in Kitwe was there. The money. You know how they throw money when the
Yeah.
food is coming in? Gob.
Like Powder used to do with US dollars?
Yeah. You know how they throw money at the Chilangamulilo? Not Tupia. Those FIMA money. Money.
Did you pick up any and put in your
Shawu was
pocket?
there. I was throwing money there as well, bro. Why would I pick
What
up
money were you throwing there?
my money? I threw
What, like
money
2
there as well.
kwaches?
Dude, it was embarrassing if you didn't throw money there. And you see what happened.
So did you go and get like batches of 2 kwaches?
No, 50s. You're forgetting I got paid, bro. I got paid. I got paid.
Okay, carry
Golf
on.
tournament. Hello.
Carry on.
So, dude, it was just embarrassing if you didn't throw money there. And when I got into the living room, so I was stood like far from where the action was. You know, like the groom and his Shibukombe were sitting like on this sofa.
What is that?
Like the man who teaches you about
Right,
marriage.
right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm sure your culture has some of these as well. So they were seated like where we're seated right now, right? And Kiddists was right behind the groom.
What's the connection with Kiddis and him?
They're good friends. They're close friends.
Okay.
She was right behind the groom and there's other... And they call me. Like, dude, you're supposed to be here as well. So I'm thinking, why am I supposed to be there? But anyway, I walked through the crowd that was in the living room, huge-ass living room. And I end up right behind the groom as well. So from where I was seated, bruh, you could see like all the money and all the action. Like whichever woman goes to dance there, I can guarantee that the ladies who played drums, danced, brought food, I'm sure 2 or 3 of them bought cars after that event.
So did you dance as well?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because we know you and money. If they'd ask you to twerk,
Yeah, I would.
if they'd ask you know, sort of popping
not
ass.
that far, bro. Yeah, so it was beautiful, bro. I mean, you know Shawi Fawaz,
No.
famous Kitwe millionaire, Arab. Is he Arab? Yeah, Arab.
Was he
man.
there?
Yeah, he was there in the living room as well. Through uncountable money.
I'd have been there with my business proposals, bruh. Because can you imagine the amount? Ooh, shame. They would have chucked me out.
No, dude, there was money there.
I would have been there with my business cards and my business proposals.
You know how there's chicken, there's goat meat and whatever, but you're smelling the money. You can't even smell the food. That's how much money was there in the room. You know what I mean? You couldn't smell the food. Dude, then the most important pot that comes is the one filled with the chickens. The roasted chickens.
Right.
And that's the last one that they always bring out according to our culture. You know what I mean? So that pot comes, and when that one comes, they announce the chicken is here, but we can't open it until we see money. That's just tradition. Dude, the lady was just holding the lid of the pot there, waiting for money.
And money kept coming.
Oh, bruh. That's when people showed up and showed off. Ha! No, those ladies bought cars the day after, I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
I can guarantee it. After the Changamwilo, all of us head to this new club. It's called 630 in Town Center.
I'm sure ACC is watching this.
ACC. Yeah, but I don't know who threw the money, bro.
You say what?
I'm not gonna tell them who threw most of the money. So if ACC is watching, that's their business. We all headed out to the club, had a lengthy chat.
What
It's
club
when
is
I
that?
got to know. It's a club called 630. It's right by Nkana
Is it new?
I hear it's relatively new. I haven't been to Kitchen in a long
Hey,
time.
speaking of clubs, sorry to digress. You'll continue in a second. I was speaking to Rocky, and he was telling me that he wants to open Black in Kitwe.
Will that work?
Yes, it
could.
would. It
could.
absolutely would.
It could.
As you were?
Yeah, so by the club, had a great time, man. And
Yeah.
interacted a lot with Kiddis, and it's shown a different light on Kiddis for
Are
me.
you guys besties now?
We're besties now. We spoke
You
a
said
lot
you spoke
about
for 5
business.
hours.
Pretty much. It was considerable amount of time.
What are you talking about? Was your maps there?
No, he was in South Africa that day.
So let me understand this. You, a married man, spoke to a married woman
Yes.
for 5 hours.
No, not that long, brother. Like I said, a considerable amount of time. But I think the Kiddis I think it's the same case with Mutale. The Mutale we see on social media and in person.
Are
I've sat down
different?
with Mutale numerous times, thousands of times. And when I got to sit down with Kiddis, I think I got to see a very different side of her.
So
Like, if
which
you're
do you think the real her is?
I think when it comes to social media and how people want to get people's attention on social media, I think that's drama for the numbers. You know what I mean?
So you think she's putting up an act for social media?
I think so. It was nice seeing her in her vulnerable element. Not vulnerable to the point where she's now crying for a nigga.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
Where
but
she
she's
lets her
just-
guard down and
She lets her guard down and,
And
we
you
have
have, like,
honest, open conversation.
roll conversation.
Exactly. And I think she's smarter than she lets off on social media. And I like that about her. I had more respect for Kiddis after Saturday.
But what exactly did you pick up that made you think that she's smarter than she lets off?
There's so many things that she said, please don't bring this up on the podcast. This is very personal. So I'm going to
That
respect
is fine. Say what you feel would be appropriate.
Yeah,
we don't need.
that's
We don't
my
need
point.
to. No, we don't need to dwell on what you think would be something that she doesn't want to speak about.
No, that's my point. She opened up so much and she said these things don't come up on the podcast. All I'm gonna tell you is she's smarter than I thought she was.
But then, if,
And I
if,
told
if
her
she
this.
was that smart, do you think she would risk her brand being ruined by insulting people's parents?
So there's those things. I brought those things up as
Yeah.
well. What's this about? What's that about? And there's a lot that came up. I'll ask for permission one day and bring those
No,
things up. Or
because my
bring on the
point is
podcast.
being smart is also knowing when to shut up because you got a brand to protect. You know what I mean?
Like I
So
said,
how
she
smart
explained
can you
those
be?
things.
How smart can you be if you cannot control your emotions?
That's what I'm saying. She explained those things, but I'm not going to bring up the reasons why. And
that's
why
okay.
those things she's toned down now. Like if you notice on social media the past few weeks.
And I know she doesn't like me already, and she's said it.
She
and this
has?
is yes, she has to you,
To your face?
to you. She hasn't said it to my face.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, let's do the math here.
I mean, there's a time that I spent quite a while in South Africa, and then she texts you and says, "Right now, I want to do the podcast while this nigga is out."
And then what does she do a week later? She says, no, let's wait for Elson. I want Elson on the podcast because there's
Oh, you
things-
didn't tell me that part.
I think I probably have the conversation somewhere. She did say, no, I want... I know, dude, I told you.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I didn't?
No, you did not. The last conversation we had is when you said she wants to record this Thursday
While you're not here.
While you're not
No,
here.
she changed her mind later on, saying, no. I think times have changed. Let's resolve certain issues. So let's wait for Elson.
But I want to know why she doesn't like me. Do you have any idea why you think she doesn't like me?
Probably the same reason many people don't like you.
Which is what?
Being too open and too forthright.
So what, people prefer someone to sugarcoat things?
Yeah, dude, listen. And I think I've told you this in person as well. How we are hypocritical is not the word. It's conservative liberals.
That's not even the word too.
We're more on the conservative side as Zambians, and we don't want to
No.
hear the truth.
No.
We don't
No.
want to hear the truth if it hurts.
That is true.
Yes. So I think we're that type of people that we keep our thoughts to ourselves.
Let me
and I
tell-
think Zambians are like that generally.
Stu is here. After she says the stuff that happens in the Ibex apartments, I want to hear you talk about how Zambians are conservative and a Christian nation again.
That's what I'm saying. We are... There's more to it than what I just said. More to our conservativeness in a sense that we want to keep our thoughts to ourselves.
Right.
We want to keep our bullshit.
If someone
behind closed
holds a
doors.
mirror and shows
Exactly.
you who
We
you
don't want to see
are,
ourselves in the mirror.
no.
No. That's just how we are. So in a nutshell, that was my week then. From Saturday, Sunday, I rested. Monday, I was DJing at the golf club the whole week.
Damn.
It was, yeah.
You were telling me that there were like cars at every... What do you call that?
The
What
holes.
At the hole.
Yeah.
Sounds like it was a pretty sponsored event, hey?
Dude, it's when you get to realize how much companies respect golf, I think, more than any other sport. Because I think because of the networking that happens at golf courses, you know
That's
what
where
I
the
mean?
deals happen. I keep
Exactly.
telling people this.
So there was insurance companies, Madison. I saw a lot of mining companies, drilling companies like Reliant. A bank, I think I saw ABSA, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the few banks, car companies. I saw Ford, I saw Toyota.
You know, the craziest thing is that's the same company. I don't know if you know this.
Ford and Toyota?
In Zambia.
Oh.
Do you know this, Gob?
Probably that's...
That Toyota now owns Sifao.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. Which I don't understand why the anti-commission, the
Anti-corruption?
no, not corruption.
Uh.
Anti-competition
CCPC.
commission. Yeah.
Consumer... What's CCPC again?
Right. Yeah. What is it called? Because they are supposed to safeguard against things like that. So I remember there was a time that Kazang wanted to be bought by one of the MNOs and they said no because of that reason, that it would be unfair.
Yeah,
That one-
sort of makes it like a monopoly, right?
Monopoly, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but then, anyway, Ford was there, I think, 3rd or 10th hole. But nobody managed to scoop the cars. Because you only get the cars... You would think maybe they'll give it to the person who wins the tournament. But no. It's whoever scores a hole in one on a certain hole. Then you get the Ford Ranger.
I'm pretty good with holes.
Sorry? Yeah, we know. If it was in that tournament, dude, you'd have gotten both cars.
I don't know what tournament you're talking about, sir.
The one you just hinted at.
The holes?
Yeah.
I mean, like the holes for flu and coughs.
That's a mint.
No, but the brand's called Holes.
Yeah. HALLS.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's what everybody thought.
You seem to be doing pretty well. I mean, every other time that I'm talking to you, you've got a new podcast popping up. You got Prudential now. You were at Zanago the other time.
Oh, well. I'm doing pretty well. Getting there.
Yeah.
Let's say getting there.
Zed already knows about this?
Not too loud, Elson.
You know what happened the last time, right? Welcome to it, gentlemen, ladies. What do we have?
That's That Podcast.
Yes,
brought to
we
you
are.
by Brothers Ready to Drink, mocktails, and we're enjoying the... which one are you having there? The pina colada?
Pina colada. This is incredible, man.
I'm enjoying the mojito, and remember, you can get these in supermarkets near you. Gob had an issue, can't find them. Of course, you know, these things are very on demand.
Because Gob lives in Chibolia.
Yeah.
And trucks are not going to go to Chibolia to deliver these drinks. Because they're going to get robbed. Move where you live, Gob. Move.
Look at the wife getting pissed off with you right now.
Look at the way she's looking at me right now.
She's like, this nigga doesn't know where Lilai is.
It's like, really?
Yeah. So
But yes.
did I expose you by saying you live in Lilai?
But Lila
It's
is
okay?
huge.
It's
Nah,
okay?
Lila is massive, bro.
No, maybe it's some attacker narrows it down now. Knows which corner to chill at every day.
No.
Yeah.
Look, this has been a beautiful partnership. I was laughing because Sashin calls me and he says, we're delivering the giveaways and the stuff that you're going to have to drink and your stuff in K+. And I said, cool. I get a call from the delivery dude and he says, we're by the gate and the guards want to confirm if we should come. I said, the standard stuff.
The usual, yeah.
Yeah. I said, that's fine. They can come through. And then the guard then says, so are you sure you want them to come with the car that they have? I said, the hell kind of question is that?
How big was it? You took a photo.
You know how narrow my street is?
Oh, yeah. So turning out must have been a pain in
These
the...
guys had a 10-ton truck.
To deliver those 2 bags that you brought today?
No. These are what I brought to this episode.
Wait, how much stuff did he bring?
It took... Hold on. What's the photo? It took damn near an hour for them to offload the stuff.
Is there space in your little flat?
My house is big. Don't disrespect my house.
Your 2-bedroom flat, yeah.
I can't find the photo. I must have deleted it. But yeah, man.
Elson's flat. If you do, this is a front door, this is a back door. Hey, if you stretch too much, you're in the neighbor's flat.
Bro, speaking of where I live, ProFlight bought the 4 units that are to the right side of my house.
When you're facing your house or when you're standing by
When
your
you're facing my house, to the left.
Where was that lady with the son and the
Yes,
dog?
right there.
The 4 going this way.
Except hers.
Oh, right.
So yesterday, I'm driving to my house and I get there and there is no less than 13 police cars with AK-47s. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. I'm going to prison. I don't know for what, but I'm going to jail.
Listen, they don't pick up people for
Anyway, so...
petty crimes like yours with AK-47s.
Anyway, so I get there
Which girl would be so pissed off to bring cops
and
to
the last
AK-47s
fire
to
truck
Elson's
is
house?
leaving.
Yeah.
So there have been 3 fire trucks and a slew of police cars. And I asked my neighbor what happened. And apparently the house right next to mine, the inverter blew up. And the house caught on fire.
Damn.
Which led me to speaking to like 1 or 2 of my friends. And I don't know if you know this, but apparently there was a house that blew up as a result of these power cuts. And Zesco built them a brand new house.
Still, don't get any ideas now. You on your... Are you vaping now? Are you still doing cigarettes?
My mother was this.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to that person behind you.
Oh, that person, she smokes.
She smokes? Guys, don't get any ideas. Don't start burning houses on purpose.
Imagine
now.
that.
Yeah.
Zesco compensated them. You say what?
Rare case. But then, don't you think this will now start giving people ideas?
Well, somebody has to be accountable.
And then again, to what extent or to what proof should you have that what proof do they have that was actually a fault that...
You know when a fire starts, there are people who can investigate what caused the fire.
No, my point is...
There's experts for this. Or if your house burns down as a result of if power comes and the surge is way too high, for example.
Also, that's what happened in that
Yes.
case. Okay.
You can
That
prove
was my
that.
question, yeah.
So that has to be regulated.
Because, yeah, I mean, even insurance companies will investigate the hell out of your house
Of
when it
course.
burns, yeah.
Absolutely.
So you really have
it just
to
led me to think of how many people have actually sued Zesco as a result of their TV getting blown, for example, or their fridge getting messed up.
Yeah, but how often do people win such cases again against government institutions?
Well, of late, people have been.
With Zesco?
Different government institutions.
Serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Times have changed.
And you can sue with costs too.
So with what?
With costs. So you don't have to pay a dime if you win.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, you were laughing at me the other time. This nigga.
As usual.
I have got an email for you. You are laughing at me when I said to you that I said on this here microphone, use these here cameras, and I said I wanted the company to give me a free inverter.
And I'm sure people have been calling you.
Yes, they have.
I've been giving them your number.
No, somebody reached out to me on IG. It is a company called Astana Energy. Yep. Met the owner. We had
people
breakfast.
Called me and I've been giving them your number.
Yeah.
A lot have been saying Elson does not pick up. Like,
That is true.
Well, Daniel from Freedom Way. Not Freedom Way. What's the road after Cairo Road? Cha-cha-cha? Yeah, he's been trying to get in touch with you to give you an inverter as well, but you don't pick up.
I'll send me his number. But this man is incredible.
Crap, herein lies another business idea, bro.
What?
When you collect all these inverters, we can open a shop.
Send me Daniel's number.
I will.
Semi-Daniel's
Let's
number.
open a shop.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I need this for myself and Gob, because Gob was my ally, and Gob said he wanted one, so I'm giving Gob one. I'm keeping one for myself.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for
thank you.
I already have 3, but
I never asked you that.
I could do it.
I never asked you that.
Moving on.
Stu, you wanna come and join us?
Situmbeko.
Another thing that
Fun
was
facts.
another
thing.
that was like all over social media was Fashion Sakala.
Yeah,
I saw him and oh, you got a lot of tattoos. And what's the guy's name? Mohan.
Yeah.
They were in Chipata.
Yeah. Giving out bikes. Oh, sorry. Wheelchairs.
Wheelchairs.
What else?
I heard that he
money?
built a hospital. Is that right? I think you did something to the lights.
It's cool.
Gob.
Come.
What's cool, the lights?
Where's my black box? Where's my black box? Just get a mic cable and a black mic from the box.
Yeah, I noticed that these guys were giving out, and I think, I don't know if it was like, I don't know, Matthew loves to talk. I don't know what speeches they were giving. And Sakala was giving all kinds of wheelchairs and built a school, I think.
I don't know why I'm a bit. How do I put this without angering the people that receive these
I think I
things?
know what you want to say. You're on the fence about publicizing when you give things.
I'm that kind of a person.
I know
am-
exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I don't know if it's for transparency that I have to put it on TV. I don't know if it's to encourage others or I don't know what the rationale is when you give out and it's on TV and everybody knows about your
If
giving.
I'm spending a lot of money, I want people to know about it. It's not a small
So
donation.
do you care about the people that you're giving the stuff
Exactly.
No, you care
Or is it
about
an
the
ego
people.
trip?
It's not an ego trip. I don't think it's an
to?
ego
So why
trip.
publicize it?
Because then you can also encourage other people to do the same.
Yeah,
But
this
you
is-
can- you know that-
Especially people at his level. He's not competing with people like on your level, no offense. He's competing with those people who are actually on that.
But you can
level.
actually encourage them without publicizing it.
But how do you do that? All
Because they're your
foundations
peers, you talk
around
to
the
them.
world, the foundations around the world do that. Philanthropists around the world do that. So
They do what?
They publicize their actions.
Really?
Yes.
Like which ones?
Like look at people like Bill
Bill
Gates. He has
Gates and
the
the
Bill
toilets.
Gates Foundation. All these philanthropists do the same. How else will the returns come back to you if you do not actually?
Which
And
returns?
don't forget, especially those people in in Europe, they
Or
also get tax
taxes,
breaks
tax
and stuff.
breaks, yeah.
So
No, but
that helps
listen,
them.
with the tax breaks, it doesn't matter if you publicize it or not. Because as long as you can prove
on paper, yeah.
Yeah.
on paper that you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
So you think the IRS is sitting on social media watching?
they watch.
No.
They do watch.
If
I
you can
think they
prove it on
watch.
paper that you did that, you can get tax breaks.
Because some people
photos.
claim that they do that,
Show
but then
them in
they
the
don't.
audits.
Show them in the audit, yeah.
But then again, going back to Bill Gates, I don't know if it is so much him publicizing it or the media because of who he is, because there's a lot more that Bill Gates has done that has not been publicized. I read somewhere that he has single-handedly eradicated polio.
He's fighting for
there's-
malaria eradication. I heard that on the What Now podcast with
Right.
Trevor Noah. He spoke about that.
There
Yeah.
are things that when you reach a certain level, media follows you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how much. Look, I'm on the fence just like you.
I'm not on the fence.
But for me, I'm looking at also where he started from, Fashion Sakala. Like he started from the ground up, and it's such a huge testament to what he has achieved, and he wants to give back to his community. It's not like he was
No.
given
The
5
giving back is not the
wheelchairs.
issue. The giving back is not the issue.
Publicizing
The
it is the
cameras
issue.
when you are giving, because there's that verse in the Bible. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing.
I don't
There
know,
was
we
no
could be wrong,
paparazzi
but
in the
okay,
Bible.
listen. What I just said is strictly my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not the opinion of Elson or anybody in the production crew of the podcast. My opinion. I just feel like if somebody asks you for a 5 kwacha on the side of the road, or they didn't ask you and you give them and you're doing that,
That's wrong, yeah.
you know what I mean? Taking a video of me giving that 5 kwacha, how are you supposed to feel?
I would feel bad.
Okay, but then I know the whole fashion sakala is a whole different issue
Yeah.
because this is large scale, it's many wheelchairs. I don't know.
I mean, it's a social responsibility that he has as well.
Okay, let's call it that.
Yeah,
Not
it's a
charity.
social responsibility, not really necessarily charity, I would say.
You're not. We're agreeing there. We applaud the giving.
But how do you want him to express it without the cameras in the face?
To who is
To
he expressing?
everybody, so everybody
Why?
can know, and we can also reciprocate and do the same shit next time.
How?
By giving, you don't have to put a camera. Go and do the same in your neighborhood.
Sit and say, guys, this is what I helped by doing to this society or for this society.
I'm not taking away the fact that what he did was commendable and it's a good thing. I really respect that. And I love Fashion Sakala even more now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure many around the country love him more for that now. But it's just an honest question I'm asking here. How do others feel about that?
But
The
wait.
giving with the cameras on.
But what about politicians who just go open one?
there we know what the
lousy
mission is.
bridge?
Politicians are the scum.
There we know what the mission is.
Right? They want to be popular.
And vote seeking.
And they want votes. So you're not doing him any favor by comparing him to politicians. You're not doing him any favor.
Anyway, congratulations, Fashion Sakala. You're
But good
making
job,
the
my
money. Left the Premier League. A lot of people looked down on him for that. Complained a lot. How could you leave the Premier League? A lot of people.
Or did he?
Dude, of course he followed Arab money.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So
Went to the
where is-
Arab League.
where is he now?
Well, what do you call the Arab League again? The Money League.
What country is he playing in?
Or is it Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia.
I mean, for me, all I know
That's
is
what Ronaldo's gone to
That's
as
my
well,
point.
right?
If Cristiano can leave Europe.
Because everybody was focused on the donations. I don't mean to be that vain person, but did you see the purse that his wife was carrying? It was an original Christian Dior. I could tell from my screen. Like, I don't want to go into it, but I'm like,
Wait, so what's the
that
connection?
is not a cheap bag. I'm just saying.
Saying that the Arab money.
It's
That's the
Arab
connection.
money. She has Arab money. And it's looking good in Christian Dior.
As in Kisu would say Christian Joe.
Joe.
Dude, Elson, I'll give the privilege of announcing and introducing our guest today.
introduce-
So it's rare that I come up with genius ideas, right?
Very.
Oh, sorry, which camera do I roll my eyes in?
This one.
Okay, thank you.
I'm driving, and then somebody told me about stew.
What did they...
You know what's crazy? And I'm now deliberately watching what I say. I'm going to be exactly the way you are, Kalenga Shamba, to my brother. I am not going
We
to...
are brothers.
That we are. Lalela,
God, this is where
I
you
am
zoom in.
not going to be the type of person who speaks the truth about my life and what exactly I do. I am going to heavily censor it. I am going to lie if need be. So for the purpose of me being the new person I was driving from church,
You know how in Indian movies, when something amazing happens, they show it like 3 times. Boom, boom,
The reactions
boom.
on camera.
Yes.
right?
Please do that when it says church. And you didn't burst into flames.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Surprisingly. So I then figured, look, between you and I, we have amassed quite a lot of experience in different facets of our lives. And it'd be pretty interesting to have an edition, maybe for 10 minutes on the podcast, where we have, say, Stu, because she already has a platform where people go to her inbox and they confess stuff, that kind of stuff. So if we can have her bring some of the stuff that people ask her onto the podcast, and we dissect it, and we speak about this, and have our perspective on what we
What's going
think is going on in this here society. We are healing this nation one person
episode
at a time, and one episode at a time. This is our version of what Fashion Sakala did. Wamfwa. So yes, Stu, I gave you an assignment.
But you haven't introduced me.
Okay,
Yes,
let me do the
so
introduction.
This is Stu, the feminist. Do you still go by that title?
No,
No.
I'm still relatable.
And have you ever noticed how feminism goes out the way on Valentine's?
Oh, please
time.
do not.
They
do
go
not
out of the window.
limit the fight of feminism to just Valentine's Day. We're not entering into that discussion, but it's like
But
very
have you
shallow.
noticed that too?
Nah, I mean, nobody gives me shit anyway. So whether
Is
it's
that
out
why
the
you're
window
bitter?
or not, I'm not even bitter. I can buy my own shit.
Ooh.
Applause.
Nothing my mama ain't never gave me.
An extension to
Spoken like a true girl who never got shit on Valentine's.
an
I
extension
can buy
to
that shit on my own anyway.
An extension to
like, well, ain't
Elson's-
nobody was buying you stuff
Twisting
anyway.
my
an
words.
extension to Elson's introduction of this lady to my left right now. We've known each other for
It doesn't matter.
14 years now.
Just
Maybe.
say what you want to say about
When I was
her.
a pikinini, when I was a small girl, remember?
Stu was actually my scriptwriter when I was doing the breakfast show at Flavor FM in Kitwe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was an intern, but I was a script writer.
Amazing stuff that she did.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is she's not new to what we're doing
Why
today.
did you not think of her when we needed a scriptwriter for the other thing?
Did you mean
What other thing?
cross my
We were
mind?
employing last week.
Really?
Very big money. Now
yeah.
very big money.
No, but
Wow.
something was missing in her CV, which they were
What
looking
was
for.
missing?
I think I know.
Yeah.
I think I know.
That
What was
experience?
missing?
Yes, now I know.
What
we'll tell you.
experience? I've
We
done
can't say it now. We
everything.
can't say it now.
But
I can't say
But
what I've
listen,
done.
if you thought Brothers was a big announcement,
Aye, stop saying
which
those
it
things.
is,
Where there's
another
no
one is
me.
coming soon.
Then
I know it's coming.
Nandalama.
Guys,
Another
let's
one's
move on.
coming soon.
The assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, so I gave you an assignment too.
Okay, so the assignment is this, right? So we're going to be discussing, I ran something called the Saturday Talk. I'm sure you've watched it because I clickbaited Kalinga into noticing the page.
Not just me.
Everybody.
Our WhatsApp
they
group went
all-
nuts that day. like-
yes. So I
Yeah.
clickbaited by posting a picture on the Z podcast. So yeah, I didn't even have to go to church for this to happen. I should not have said that. But
Atheist.
anyway, so what we do is we actually have conversations with women and also men. It started out as a women platform, but now there are a lot of men involved. So we have a different topic each and every week or each and every day, and we call it a Saturday Talk. So this week, should I read what was discussed?
Please.
All right.
Let's hear
just
it.
Open my baby up. So, and I have lost the page.
Can I open you a drink while you...
Yes, just put it in a cup, please.
Which you don't have.
Oh, you don't have. Now open it then. So, the conversation this week was, so they call me mother.
They call you mother.
Mother. I am mother. Mother
Right.
is me.
Sounds like
Okay.
a horror movie. Remember that?
No, it sounds like those nice camp things like, listen to mother. I'm your mother. I thought you guys are my yadi. Anyway, so the topic was no judgment this Saturday talk, but tell Maza, they call me Maza because they think it's funnier, my people. But tell Maza something that you have chosen to keep hidden from your spouse or partner. What have you decided to carry to the grave?
The forbidden fruit.
Popcorn, I know. So everybody had their own submissions, and I was worried that people were not going to submit. But like you said, in Zambia, Muno, there's a lot happening. So I figured I can bring some of my favorite ones so you can blind
Let's hear it.
react to them.
Let's hear it.
And then you can give me your own answers. So this first person said, these are all anonymous, by the way. Please keep me anonymous. My husband has a side chick. She's schooling in
every other
China.
husband.
Hey, no. Don't speak for every other.
Can I start? My husband has a side chick. She's schooling in China, studying medicine. They met on Facebook. She sends him hot pictures and videos on WhatsApp, and he sends her money. He doesn't know that that girl is my brother's best friend who is based in China. We created a fake Facebook account using my brother's female best friend who he's schooling with in China. She's from Mozambique, that side chick. He puts her on the video calls, tells her what to say, that's the brother to the wife, does video calls and even demands for money. When he sends her money, my brother, his best friend, and I share the money. They've been dating for over a year now.
They've been dating.
They've been dating.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a real situation from a Zambian woman.
Wow.
Well, she's smart.
What do you-
Capitalize from your husband's promiscuity.
Yeah.
She's smart.
And the best thing
Profit
is
from-
that this man is not going to be touching this woman anytime because it's long
China.
distance, right? He is hoping, getting catfished.
Your opinion before I give mine?
Opinion.
So I zoned out for a minute, but
Please use your mic. Or just move it that way.
can you hear me? He can hear me well.
Okay.
Okay, so I zoned out for a minute, but Kudos to her. I mean, if she can capitalize from this guy's sneaking around and she can get extra cash from him, why not? Kudos to her. What's your opinion?
Would it be nice if there was a question tag to it?
Oh, okay. So my question then I'll ask you is, do you think she's right or not? Because then that would be a follow-up, right?
She's okay. Why? If she confronted him, I think, yeah.
I'm sure she knows that this is not the only girl that this guy's messing with.
Yeah, that's another perspective.
Right. So the
I
fact that
think.
he's
Yeah.
already doing this with this girl
Who's never met
Who's
before.
he's
who he's
never
never met,
yeah.
there's a very high possibility that he's got two or three other chicks that he's doing the
Locally.
same thing with locally.
Yeah.
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 Right. So if she's okay with flirting with him or him flirting with this girl, is she most likely has accepted that he's most likely doing the same thing with some girls locally. So what's her end game? Is she doing this to then confront him?
Also, I think she's comfortable with it because there's no sex involved.
Yeah.
Because usually, I mean, we've seen this
No,
in
no,
movies.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yes.
no.
There's no
I'll
There's
tell
no
sex.
sex
you.
involved.
No.
The moment she hears that a penis entered the vagina, her husband's penis entered,
No,
dude,
I disagree
is
with
when
you.
you will see all hell break loose in the house.
I disagree
Why
with you,
would
and I'll tell you
disagree
why.
with that?
I'll tell you why. If there are two scenarios, and there's a woman here, I'll give you there's two scenarios, right?
Yeah.
If a man is to cheat, and scenario A, the girl that he's cheating with, all he does is he goes to the girl and then bangs the girl. After he's done with that, he goes home. And he has this emotional relationship with his wife.
Yeah.
Or scenario B, he's not having sex with this woman, but he confides in this woman. They have an emotional relationship, not having sex with her, but goes home, have sex with his wife, but that is detached from her emotionally. Which of the two do you think the wife would agree to or would most likely be okay with?
From a woman's perspective?
I feel like most people, first of all, do not consider emotional cheating.
That's my point.
Wait, hold on.
We've sort of evolved as
Being,
well.
hold on.
listen, for me, it's more than just penis vagina as well. It's also they're like situationships. I don't know if people
No,
have been. Wait.
Answer my
Wait,
question.
wait,
Which
let
of the
me-
two do you think a woman would most likely be okay with?
They'll be okay with just chatting, the emotional. They think
That I don't agree.
That's
because
what they
because
feel
now
like.
that's an affair. Where a guy goes to a club, never knows the girl's name, goes in the car, bangs the girl, never knows her name, and then leaves. Or option B, he has an emotional relationship with this woman, doesn't have sex with her, confides in her emotionally, doesn't do the same thing to his wife, and only has sex with his wife. You're telling me that a woman would be okay with that option than a random woman that he never knows her name, bangs, and never talks to again?
See, when it comes to emotions, don't issue a blanket statement. That could be true of certain women and
but-
not of others.
Yeah,
But
I
one
think
thing that
that varies
but one thing that I
according to each
know
woman.
is
There are
a
women
woman
who...
Let me tell you, Kalenga. The people that put emphasis on sex are men. If you are to find out that your woman has had another dude, the
you
first
had
thing you will
sex?
ask him is, did you fuck him?
Yeah.
If a woman knows that you have got another chick, the first thing she'll ask is, do you love her? It's the first thing she'll
Yes,
ask
like,
you.
that's what I'm saying.
Which shows you the difference in what
Perspective.
women-
Yeah.
Yes.
the sexes, yes, but-
First of all, that is a stereotype that you're bringing because all the time men talk about these things about sexual connection and physical. You always make it seem like women are not physical or emotional or sexual beings. First of all, I beg to differ. Because you're saying everything is about emotion. We have relationships where we do not even care whether we love the man or not. Women go around
That's not
smashing
what
around.
my question is.
But
I'm
what
talking about
trying
your
to say-
significant other.
the significant other as well. If somebody has had a physical interaction with someone else, that also cuts deep.
So
because you're
because
going
I'm gonna
above
run
your
a poll.
matrimonial,
I'm gonna run a
for
poll.
instance.
I'm gonna run a poll. I'm gonna run
As
a
this
poll.
episode runs, yeah.
Where I will ask the same question that I've just asked you, and we've got another. Okay, I can't put her. I can't ask her, but I was gonna ask another woman who's here what she thinks. Gob, what do you think? You've got a microphone here, right? Wait, give God the mic.
But why
There's no comments on this
why
topic.
do you always, every time it comes to physical or male-female relationships, it's always linked to women not being physical or not being sexual. Even we want to bang sometimes without any attachment
Listen.
to it.
Yeah.
remember how we always keep saying Lusaka's for business?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think the perspective they're giving us is a bit ancient. It's a bit old.
On what?
Like she said, you're sort of being stereotypical in the sense that you're thinking women is all about emotion. Do you love this woman? Dude, things have changed. The conversations we hear
have changed.
in some of these WhatsApp
No,
groups,
no.
things have changed.
Listen. Do you
Say
understand what my
majority, yes,
do you
may
understand
think
what
that
my
way.
do you understand what my question is?
100%.
My question is, okay, no woman wants to be cheated on. But in the unlikely event that it is going to happen, and there are two scenarios.
Okay, yeah,
There is no woman that would say, I am okay with my man having an emotional, long drawn affair with somebody. Most women would then say, if you go to the couple and you meet a loose chick and you bang that girl, you don't know her name, and it's a one night thing, I would prefer that to you having an emotional, long drawn out
I'll
relationship.
agree with you to a certain extent. Yes.
That's basically what I am saying.
Which is why even when you're holding your phone and your wife sees you laughing,
You get pissed.
She gets pissed.
exactly,
Yeah.
because she wants to be the source of your happiness, right?
gets Yeah. pissed.
That's what I'm saying. I'll agree with you to a certain
100%,
extent.
yes.
But to every rule is an exception. So even the point you brought up, let's get back to the lady now and that story in the
Yes.
inbox.
Please.
Is she okay with this?
Definitely,
She
this guy has got a slew of other side chicks locally.
Yeah.
So she needs to make up her mind.
But it's been going on for a year. That tells you a lot of where her mind is right
No,
now.
because she's getting money from it.
But then also,
And even that was
She's
just
probably
emo-
fucking somebody else.
That
There-
too. She's
where-
emotionally detached from this marriage.
the other
Yeah.
question you can ask for me that I thought of is like, why the heck does she have to go through treachery to get money from her own man?
She wants more.
Huh?
She's probably getting
So that
money.
is also her being
No,
greedy
listen,
as
she's
well.
probably getting money right now.
Uh-huh.
But dude, you're married. We had a conversation the other time where there was money that was sent to your wife's number.
Right.
What did you say?
I can't get that money.
Does that mean you're not giving your wife money?
No.
Women will always want more.
And I just want, and I want her to have it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
true.
I'm not disputing that.
No, my
the
point
point
is,
that I'm
as a
giving is
provider, I'm not
women
gonna-
always want more.
Yeah.
You could be giving her all the money that she wants. If she's washing your jeans and she finds money in there,
That's her money.
Yeah. So
It automatically becomes her money.
then
If somebody
this
sends me Airtel money, I don't have Airtel number, so I give
Into
them
her
her
phone?
number. It goes into her phone. It's no
It's
longer my
yours.
money.
in
It's
fact, you
gone.
owe her
It's gone.
actually.
Yeah.
So this other one is a little bit funny. I found it hilarious. So this one says, keep me anonza. It's nothing to hide from my spouse or partner, but it's something that recently happened to me and has been eating me up. So I have been talking to this guy for a while. It was a long distance talk, and then after a few months, I thought it was safe to visit him. I traveled from Kasama to Ndola because he insisted that we watch Zambia versus Tanzania together, and I agreed.
This is last week.
When I got to his house, I only found a 50 kg of soya chunks. And then he was like, I'm a vegetarian, I only eat chunks. So that next day, it gets worse. So that next day, I decided to go into town and buy myself some Hungry Lion. When I got home, did this man ask me for some Hungry Lion? I was like, but you said you're a vegan. He was like, it's been a while, let me eat some. At the end of the day, I discovered he was just too broke and didn't want to admit, hence lying to me. Am I an idiot? Am I the idiot for actually traveling to go see this man?
No, you're not.
First of all, she's got a partner.
She's married.
I don't know if she's married, but she says she decided to play around and this is what she got.
Taste of forbidden fruit.
Bruh, imagine traveling from the
How far
Copa
is that
to
distance?
Kasama to Ndola, Kopala
That's
people.
far, bro. It's no, it's far.
So essentially,
About 500 kilometers. No, more than 500. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she clearly funded her own trip.
She funded her own trip, of course. I mean, if there's 50 kilos of soya chunks in the house.
50 kg, this guy's invested in chunks, bro.
It's a brand ambassador. Find out which brand.
It's those ones which come in those plastics that are clear.
And
where
the
you just
nigga's not even in
finish
college,
her.
bro.
Did you say
And
how
college
old,
kids are
did you
not
say
eating
how
this.
old this guy is?
She didn't say how old he was.
Dude, are you in university or college right now? Where? Yeah, Zikas. Do you even have that much?
Give
soya chunks
him
in
a
your-
mic.
Do you have that many?
Wait, hold on. Let him get a mic first.
Nah, that's a lot of soya chunks. bro.
I'm not traveling all the way.
50 kilos. What do you get 50 kilos of chunks?
Let me put this into
Wait,
perspective for you.
ask him what you want to ask him.
Yes.
You're a college student.
Yes.
What do you have in your fridge right now? Or just in your room? Dry foods and the frozen foods, everything put together.
So, like frozen foods,
What do
Yeah.
you have in your fridge?
chicken, chicken. I think
Oh.
because beef is quite pricey.
But Zikas
Right.
is one of those fancy universities,
Yeah, it's
right?
coming in Zikas.
Rich kid.
Ask
kind of
for
stuff.
What are you
No,
studying?
but then cybersecurity.
Oh, dope.
Cybersecurity.
But our friends at Unza, and I can confirm that 50 kg of chunks.
It's
Because you know chunks
Chunks
very
are light. If you're 50 kg, that's a whole
50
truck.
kg Is
That's a whole truck.
because think of it, mini meal is 25 kg and it's that big.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine 50
hold on.
kg.
Wait, guys, wait. Where do you buy chunks from?
That quantity in wholesale.
City Market.
What's
Kuma
that?
Wholesale Kulia.
What's that big one with the elephant logo on Kapir Road? The one you buy from
Oh,
there.
Jumbo, yeah.
Oh, right. Wait, do they sell chunks there?
They should. It's wholesale.
Wait, but do they sell it in 50 kg packet?
Maybe it's just for measuring.
I think she's exaggerating. It should have been like in a sack written 50 kg or something.
Maybe she.
I want that guy's
But,
number.
but I just feel bad that one, you have to travel 500 kilometers to go meet this man. And then you get there, there's soya chunks. What are the chances that even his sex is going to be good? I mean,
Hey, those are the guys who give it.
Those
Those are the
chances
guys
are
who
very
get-
high.
Bro, no.
That guy blew her back out. I am
hunger.
telling you this now. Bro, guys.
Okay, bro, guys can break your back.
Guys with money. Jay, guys with money here. Broke guys.
Bro, guys, they have something to prove. Look at
They hammer.
They've got nothing that they're doing for.
They've got nothing to
they've
lose.
got, not only that, but they've got nothing that
That's what
they're
they
doing
can
for the
give.
rest of the day.
That's what they can give.
It's just flipping you left and
But
right.
50 yo!
You're still stuck on that one.
No, bro, because I don't know where you buy chunks. Listen, I don't know where you buy shit like that. I'm just imagining. What kind of plug does this nigga have?
Okay. Just for the benefit of doubt in his
And I want to know how long that shit
favor.
lasts him.
let's just say she exaggerated to spice up the story. Let's just say she exaggerated.
Okay. So this other one
Oh,
is
man.
in relation with what you were talking about. I think it has everything to do with
Gob,
envy.
this needs to be the title of this episode.
50, traveling for
kgs
50.
of chunks.
Bro,
Shit, man.
oh my
No, I feel
God.
bad for this. Wait, is that woman's name? You've got that woman's name?
I kept her anonymous.
No, I don't want to. I'm not saying say her
you-
name, but I'm saying
Yeah.
you've got her name.
I have her
I want that
name.
guy's phone number.
Please help her. Oh my
I want that
God.
dude's phone
We
number.
just want to know who supplies him.
Ask her for the dude's phone number.
So some of the top comments we got were, so after traveling such a distance, you sponsored yourself on a trip, bought food and also fed him the other food. My sister, this one doesn't require prayer, but slaps.
I want to know how old this guy is.
Yeah, sounds like a college guy. Eh?
Because I think, no, to be honest, we are laughing, but I feel like everybody starts from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be his first month in employment. We never know.
Right.
Let you say
I mean, you
so.
even moved in back with your mama at some point, but look
Yeah,
at you
things
now.
can get rough. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
gets
mean?
rough,
Look, I mean, I'm very
true.
money just now.
But now, why is he saying that he's vegan when he's just
Because he is embarrassed.
He's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed.
But now he has to be like, oh yes,
That's okay. I got it.
I was eating. I'm vegan. Why do you always have to lie on veganism, man, when you have nothing?
Listen, you know, there's guys when they're broke and they're taking a girl out on a first date. They chow Shima first, and when they get to the date,
No, I'm
all
good.
they have is water.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm
I'm good.
fasting, intermittent fasting.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
fine.
I need to know how old he is. Being broke and starting from somewhere is real, man.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
I hope he watches this podcast and reaches
All right.
out.
I hope he watches this.
Don't worry, bro. We'll also keep our conversation anonymous with you.
Hashtag soya chunks bay. We're looking for you.
Where's this dude?
Kasama.
He's in Kasama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No, there's a lot of dry
misrepresenting.
fish there.
He's misrepresenting the
This
people
girl,
of Kasama.
where was she from?
In dollars. So
This says a lot about couple of niggas. If she is leaving an entire city
to go to Kasam.
to go to
Now
Kasama,
you're gonna judge a whole province based off one nigga
no,
who doesn't keep her well.
no. Well, she clearly was looking around first before she drove 10 hours for D.
Throw some D's on it.
Hope it was good.
Is she pretty at least?
She's pretty. I think I saw a picture of her. She's pretty, but she's embarrassed because she was risking her relationship for this brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
but-
can you imagine when you go back to your dude?
The shame. You die of shame.
So
in your
now
own heart.
every nigga in Indola is wondering, every nigga who's got a girlfriend who traveled to Kasama in the recent past.
Yes, if your chick went to Kasama, 50 kgs of chunks is what your chick went there for.
Girl. They chunked your
she
girl.
left you for chunks, bro.
You're about to read the next one.
Okay, for this one, I'm just putting it as an honorable mention because I cringed. She says, Maza, I used to have a relationship with my father-in-law. We even used to have sex, mother. The sex was good, Maza, though it was nothing out of the world. He even used to give me money. The day he kicked the bucket and Dipo, we cried with mother-in-law. I cried and crowed mother. Even his son was shocked, but he concluded it was pregnancy hormones since I was preggo by then. But I miss him sometimes. This is the secret I'm taking with me 6 feet under.
Please explain to me how my cursing is the biggest issue. With things like this happening.
Didn't I say at the beginning of this episode how Zambians are?
There's this misconception that maybe there are a lot of people maybe I'm one of those people who live my truth, right? So I live my life the way I want to. So a lot of people like to pretend because of the societal expectations that we have. People are hiding the truth of what they do.
I remember when this chick would take a cigarette out in the days when she used to smoke. Mom, she used to smoke. She's done now. She's converted to Christianity. She's in Kitwe. She would pop this. She'd see how people would turn. Remember the days we'd go by a restaurant
outside
and the way people just turn like.
I used to look bush that time. Some gangster tomboy shit going on.
Oh, you still have that?
No, now I'm more.
Are you a lot more feminine now?
No, I'm actually more androgynous. I balance. Depends on how I feel.
I know I'm about to digress because we were talking about butch. Let me tell you one of... they are like unicorns. If you ever have sex with a stud... No, you can't. You're a lost cause. Look for a stud and have sex with a stud. Come back and tell me. As you were.
Not a stud, mama.
No, I didn't say you were.
No, yeah, but I understand. I think it's a different kind of energy that people have. Like even me, I feel like sometimes I'm masculine presenting. I have some certain male energy in me. But then that doesn't mean I want to screw guys Amazon, like what I said the other day on my
understand the
page.
word androgynous? I thought so. Androgynous is like you're partly male, partly female. You're just like...
More
there.
dressed like everything.
Is that how you identify?
I don't identify like...
The way,
No,
the way you dress, the way you
for me,
present
it's
yourself.
the way I present myself does not necessarily, Because I mean, even yesterday I was in sweatpants and then I was being bullied online. They were like,
For
"Go
being
play
in
for the
sweatpants?
Yeah, because I don't know, when I wear sweatpants, I just become somebody else. I feel like got a
But you,
big
baby,
dick as well.
Wait, that affects the way you act as well?
It makes me feel a certain way. I feel powerful sometimes. I'm like,
You feel
So do
popular.
women hit on you?
I do get a lot of women hitting on me. I will not lie.
Yeah?
Quite a lot in my
Have
inbox
you been
as
with a
well.
girl before?
I'm not going to answer that. No, I should. That's the answer I should have said.
Exactly. That's exactly what you should have
That
said.
is the answer I should have gone with.
You just gave yourself away,
Just
bro.
gave yourself
No,
away.
this is a Christian nation either way. So the next story I was
No,
going
wait. Are we comfortable moving on from that one?
to...
Father-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay, this chick is...
But you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how that is very common.
It is?
Yes.
It is common. I feel like
I should stop going out of my house more often, eh?
it's
What do
not
you mean?
worth it.
You're not,
I didn't think it was common. Maybe because I'm keeping it to myself a little too much nowadays.
no, you're not.
No, I mean, like, I didn't know it's that common. You're telling me now. I didn't know. I'm being
It
honest.
is.
I didn't know it's that
No,
common.
it is.
Serious.
People just don't.
Father-in-law and daughter-in-law.
And the other way around too.
Like I'm shagging-
son-in-law,
I'm shagging my
Cousins.
son's
mother-in-law.
wife.
First cousins as well.
come on, man.
There's another chick who posted that her and her first cousins have been doing it since they were children and now they can't still let go of each other.
Yeah, but your son's wife?
Yeah, but your son's
Elsa.
wife.
Eli's wife.
It like
I know how disgusting it sounds.
Please don't say it.
think I would do it, that's
Don't
why.
do it.
No,
Get
no,
off
no,
it.
I'm not saying yes.
If she was pretty with
No.
the thick ass.
No. I'm saying I
You'd
know
be
how.
tempted enough?
Listen to me. I'm saying I know how disgusting it sounds, but sadly, people are doing it more and more. It's almost. I think we
Would
spoke
you?
about.
You've got a son,
No, of course
Eli.
I wouldn't. Of course, hell no, I
It's the way
wouldn't.
you said it
Exactly.
sounds
It
disgusting.
sounds
No.
Like I was about to say,
He's
but
like,
I would.
I
if she had
would.
nice ass.
She
No,
was
that's not
like,
what I was
yeah.
about to say. That's not what I was about to say. I was just about to say how more and more people do it. And the rationale behind it is we spoke about when dudes shag maids, right? And she doesn't have to be the best looking maid. The fact that she's in the vicinity, there is something about,
Availability.
there you go,
Yeah.
availability and doing what you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
That forbidden fruit thing, that makes it a bit more attractive.
Yeah.
So your son's out of town.
And then
Your daughter-in-law is just.
Shit, I wanted to say something
But
about this nigga, but the cameras and the mics are on and I cannot. Let me WhatsApp to you.
oh, you're gonna start WhatsApping.
No,
Anonymously.
But then
because
there's-
he
Uh-huh.
is good.
Because then there's also this thing that's been going on around on Facebook where people say that, like you have not lived if you've not uttered the words, we shouldn't be doing this. Have you ever uttered those words?
or if you do the R. Kelly one. Now usually I don't do
no,
this, but
no. We shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? Like with your friend's partner, we shouldn't be doing this. With the neighbors.
sorry guys, I'm still stuck on the father-in-law and that chick. Nah, fam.
I
That's,
sent you a message.
And he died.
that's just wrong, man. Hey, he died.
And he died.
Is she
Shame.
looking for a new father-in-law now too?
But why the father-in-law? Of all people in the world, you just choose the one person.
Did you see my message?
yeah.
So you're just
Oh, crap, there's an
talking
update.
about
I'll brief you.
yourselves. Okay, that's what we do on this podcast. Fine. I don't care.
I'll tell you Stu after this podcast.
I got people who.
I'll tell you. Yes.
All right. So this one I want us to discuss because it's something similar to what Kalinga said and what you said actually about the jealousy, especially if somebody thinks that you fucked somebody who was. Am I allowed to use that word here? Okay. You
Sure.
slept with somebody. Anyway, here it goes. So my husband doesn't know that I dated his friend. The friend and I were each other's side pieces. We were both seeing other people before I started dating my husband. The friend and I were low-key and no one knew about us. Broke up with him before I started seeing hubby. I like the way she's overemphasized this. But to this day, I still cringe when I see his texts or calls on hubby's phone. I will carry this secret to the grave.
Wait, let me just read that.
There you go.
I think I missed something.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah, so she says she was having an affair with somebody who is probably now still close to her husband.
Yeah, and I get that. And I think the longer that she kept this from the husband, the harder it is to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's affecting the way that she behaves around her husband when the guy is there, she might want to say it.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't feel any kind of way about the friend anymore, then yeah, shut the fuck up.
But would you be friends with somebody who you knew was actively screwing your wife at one point?
Yeah, I would.
You would.
Yeah, I
you
would.
have no problem with that. No jealousy. No.
No.
That nigga was eating mine before I got on.
No.
They broke up. She breaks up with him before
Yes.
marrying.
Before getting
Before
married.
they
Yeah.
got married.
Remember what we say about such relationships?
Now I'm confused. I always thought that men have this jealousy thing of
No,
my
to a certain
possession is
extent,
my
yeah.
possession. Like men have a problem when they know who their partner slept with before
I'm
them.
extremely secure in who I am. So
Okay.
if my friend used to date somebody who I'm with now, and as long as I know about it and me and that dude are cool with it,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay, this is different.
I also feel like she really has no issue. Okay, maybe
no
the husband
issue.
doesn't.
Maybe it's a small issue.
But this
Okay,
is,
maybe the husband will have feelings, yes, if he found out and they didn't tell him. But
the point that I said, Kalenga, is this. If this friend being around affects the way she acts,
that's the
then,
issue.
then there's a problem. And she needs to tell the husband.
Remember, she says she cringes when she sees his number on his phone.
She gets
So
uncomfortable.
the husband needs to know.
It's the same thing that someone else shared where she says, I want to tell my husband that I had a huge body count before we got married. Is that something necessary that you have to share before?
No, it's not. No, it ain't.
Is it? It's not necessary.
No, it's not.
So you have no problems with body count?
No.
Okay. Okay, this is a new audience for me. I'm usually surrounded by people who are like, no.
Do you have a problem with a girl that use body count?
Over 15.
Listen.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa,
What did you
I'm
say?
Just saying.
No, listen.
Over.
Did you hear
At
the
end of
number
the
she
day,
said?
Which human is gonna be honest about their body count?
No, I'm saying if they were going to be, would you have a problem
Zafana,
with it? But that's not the issue. Did you hear the number she said?
15.
That was an example. Like
That is
15
extremely
to
low,
20.
Stu.
That's low.
That is extremely low.
How old are you again?
I'm 35.
That's low.
That is so
And
low.
you're single.
I'm single, yeah.
Man, it's
And are you
high.
telling me?
It's
Are you
supposed
telling
to
me
be
your
one.
body
It's not
count?
my
Look
body
at you saying
count.
your
Being
body
so
count.
immoral. It's
Are you
supposed to be
saying your
one.
body count is below 15?
My body count is nowhere close to that.
Both men and women?
What the hell? No women in this equation.
It's extremely
15.
low. What's your body count?
If
dude?
it's not
Nobody
in,
knows
it
your
doesn't
face.
count, huh?
What's your body
No?
count? And you're in college.
Just bum.
Don't lie. Be
Be
honest.
honest. You're off
Nobody's seeing your
camera.
face right now.
Give him
bro.
the give him the
lucky.
mic, cop. Nobody's seeing your face.
Okay, to be honest, let me tell you what I remember.
When you lost count.
Yeah.
No, okay, I think it balances between 7, 8, 9. I think
How old are you again? How old are you?
21.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Bro,
that makes
okay.
sense.
I was not sexually active at 21.
What?
Yeah.
But
When
Huh?
when first did you have sex? So I think there's something wrong with calling a night then.
No, speak for yourself, bro.
Oh, okay, no. I tested the waters
Oh,
and
no,
then
you're
I
gonna throw
went
me under the
celibate
bus?
for a couple
You're
years.
alone on this one.
We
Bro.
Yeah.
had this conversation,
No,
Kalinka.
we didn't.
Please zoom on his
I
face.
do not remember this conversation.
Yeah, okay.
The
I do not remember
problem,
this
the
conversation.
problem with being sexually active, then you become celibate, is that when you finally start having sex, it's almost like opening the tap when you've been
Wait, so
drinking
are you
quite a
celibate
lot.
right
Right now, I'm celibate by choice.
How many months?
I've been celibate for the past.
What does that mean? Celibate by choice.
It means that I'm not interested in the people that are coming my way.
But is
because let me explain why.
Yeah.
Because I was very, very heavy. Like last year, I weighed quite a lot, and then
You did what? Quite a lot?
I was quite
Weight,
huge. I was fat.
weight.
Right,
I was like
right,
big.
right.
And then I've lost quite a lot of weight, right? And now I'm like, I'm not wasting this new body on any nigga that comes. They need to prove themselves to enter the royal stop me, the holy orifice. They need to come as contenders. No pun intended.
Okay.
You want to get married one day?
I will get married one day, hopefully.
a man?
To a man, of course. I'm not gay.
I didn't say.
To a man.
I'm
I am going to get
specifying.
married to a man.
But still, the way I know you and the way I've known you, it's going to take a very special man to hold you down.
Yeah, yeah.
This man has to be the most masculine man.
Woo, woo.
Ving Rhames. What's his name? Is that his Ving
Ving
Rhames?
Rhames of all people.
No, I'm
Terry Crews.
character.
Not like
Did you say
Diamond
Terry
Hansu.
Crews?
Character.
Yeah, okay, not body.
But
okay,
you know what's crazy
Okay,
is
Diamond Hansu.
Listen,
But do you know what's
an
crazy
Idris
is Terry
Elba with the
Crews-
Ving Rhames character.
oh, girl, you better sit your ass down.
That's what you need.
Let me go back to
That's
Terry
the kind of man
Crews.
you need.
Terry Crews actually gives me gay vibes.
Yeah, I think. I'm not saying I didn't say
It's because of that
nothing.
song.
No, it's
Thousand
because,
Miles?
No,
it messed up his
you
image for
remember
the
in
rest
that
of his life,
Denzel
yeah?
Washington
not
movie, he
only
was
that,
really
but
masculine.
because of Friday.
The-
Oh,
You remember?
yeah. I remember the toilet scenes, yeah. But Ken Williams.
I've never looked at him differently since.
Fam.
I've never looked at him differently since. He gives me gay vibes since.
The 21-year-old is wondering what Friday is all about, man.
Yeah.
Yo, it came out before you were born.
Way before he was born, yeah.
You don't know what we're talking about, do you?
Friday after
The
next.
movie Friday.
Do you know a guy called Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
Yeah, it's not him.
Put the mic to your phone, to your mouth. You know Ice Cube?
Yes,
It
I
was
do.
Ice Cube and who?
Give me one movie that Ice Cube was
That's
in.
all I remember.
So I don't watch movies a lot, but I know
Okay, give me one thing that you know Ice Cube for.
being a gangster.
Being a gangster.
Light is off, God.
Being a gangster.
Ice Cube.
Guys, he's 21.
being
Cut
a
him some slack, man. Come on.
gangster.
Rapper.
Okay.
Also,
Ice Cube.
Can you not look at the boy like that? You're 30 years older than him.
No, listen. So now I need to teach him some things.
Right.
So if you've heard of a group called NWA, he was part of NWA.
Niggas with attitude.
And yeah, he came from that. The whole after police, that was him. And then he transitioned into yes, that's Ice Cube.
Remember the t-shirts? What were the t-shirts again? Straight out of
Compton.
Straight out of Kopala, straight out of Lusaka.
Came from Ice Cube.
Straight out of Compton, a motherfucker.
Yeah. You're up to speed now. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, that was pretty much the
There's
last
one
one.
I think we haven't.
Which one?
Okay, anyway, we sort of concluded on that one. The father-in-law one was...
Okay, but there's this one which it's a little bit long, but this one brought a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So, my partner and I have dated for 2 years now and about to get married. I've always known he has 4 kids from 2 of his previous relationships.
Sounds like someone I know.
He's a very good person and we got engaged about 3 months ago. I've never met his kids. He's always told me about them though, sent me pics and all, and everything looked fine. After the engagement, he told me there's something he would like to tell me, that he really feared to tell me before we got this far because he was afraid I was going to leave him or be scared. His first child has Down syndrome and autistic and can't hear, and the rest of the kids are autistic and nonverbal and have other genetic disorders.
He fucked his cousin.
These are beautiful kids. Bro, wait. These are beautiful kids and they've done nothing wrong. I'd never hate them. But I feel he should have told me the truth from the get-go so that I know what to expect when I have kids and what to do, because these conditions seem to be hereditary given that the kids are from his 2 relationships and they all have issues. I can't leave him, I would hurt him, and I can't risk bringing kids on earth who will be struggling, and I can't stay without having kids. So, my secret is I'll have a sperm donor help me via IVF to conceive, and he will never know the kids
Are not his.
Are not his. He won't be heartbroken and I'll have healthy kids. I'll do this openly with him, but he feels it's fine to have more kids with the same issues. I don't feel the same way. What do you think?
I would tell you this
Plot
now.
twist. Sperm donor is autistic.
I would tell you this now. The 2 people that he had sex with are his sisters or he's related to them. Ask him. I'll tell you this
Related?
now.
Wait,
Careful with that one. It's still in the...
I'll tell you that now. Look, technology, medical technology is advanced now.
Yeah.
Go for tests.
Yeah.
I understand what the track record looks like.
4 kids.
But go for tests. You know, we live in the day and age where you've got designer babies where you can literally
Choose the sex.
the
You want
the eyes,
twins,
the
the
height.
what? Yeah.
If you can do that literally before your child is born, you are able to tweak the DNA of your child to come out however you want. Go for tests.
I think in Zambia the thing
Let's
is
see
that
that.
we never ever think that
There's a lot of confusion. in this thing.
when you never ever think that you have to go for tests if you're going to get married to somebody, because we think because it's the same thing with other conditions like is it anemia where you have a recessive gene meeting another recessive gene and then you have what? We never do those tests because maybe we think that it's okay. But I think for me, she should go for tests. Like, it's quite a huge burden. Like 1 child, yes, but 4 children.
Yeah, he's the problem. Then.
She'll
'Cause they're 2
become
different women. Yeah.
she'll become the caretaker at the end of the day. And he's okay with having more children like that.
I really feel sorry for him, eh?
You feel sorry for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
But I mean, he's got also, even him, why isn't he married to any of the 2 other women? Why is he making a track
things
record
happen.
out of
We don't-
sperminating different
No,
women?
we don't know the full. He could have been married, divorced, something happened, or
Yeah.
you know, we don't know the full story behind this. But I just feel sorry that
There you go.
you have
Calendar.
kids that are
Like that.
with that condition, and not that it's
And if you notice how the thread in the people that are WhatsApping her are not that good looking in Stu's inbox.
You're lying. They are not in my inbox.
Not that. No, not that.
These are screenshots.
No.
Kalenga.
I'm Elson. Open your inbox. We were in your inbox just now.
You're not in my inbox.
That's
You
where-
were not in
No,
my
hold on,
inbox.
hold on.
okay. The dollar chick.
You were
point to
not.
No,
Maza.
hold on. The one that we just read was in your inbox.
It wasn't in my inbox, Elson.
When you gave me, dude, when
it
you gave me the
wasn't in
tablet.
my inbox. It
Who was that?
wasn't. No, it wasn't in my inbox.
I can tell you her name now.
You can't
come
tell
on.
any name because you were not
but
in
what's
my
going
inbox.
on with them? But I can. Oh, okay. Let me stop being
you know
mean.
what? We've read 4 stories.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
This is not even a tip. It's the tip of the iceberg. We've got issues.
We've got issues.
Man, dude. The number of things that we need to normalize going forward. Tests, like you said,
Yeah.
especially for things like autism and whatever.
Yeah.
DNA testing.
DNA testing.
I've said this over and over
This
again.
chick goes to Ndola. She's with a man.
Yeah.
She goes to Kasama. Anything could have happened there.
Listen, even if the kids look like you, my brother, go for a DNA. Where's my camera? Children always look like whoever is feeding them.
But like, there are some men with big heads, and when the child is being born, they rupture part of your vagina. And you still say that ain't my child, but then you're all hammerheads, even your baby's a hammerhead.
No, all he's saying is normalize.
Normalize.
Do you know
going
that?
forward.
Do you know that in Zimbabwe they almost passed a bill that if you are putting a man's name on a birth certificate, coupled with that should be a DNA test. No man's name will go on a birth certificate without a DNA test.
Wait, so Zimbabwe has DNA testing readily available?
Yeah.
The irony of the one thing that Zimbabwe has.
The irony of what?
Never.
It's amazing how it's so common in America as well. You can just buy a DNA test kit
swab,
from, swab,
Yeah.
put it in a pack, send it to the lab. 2 days later, they email you the results.
The
and stuff,
results.
yeah.
Because, bruh,
Too many niggas raising other niggas' kids.
bruh.
It's such a bad burden to have as well. Like, I don't condone it. Like, don't hide the baby's father from the child, and don't get another man to raise another man's child. It's not right. I think it's not right.
So that's the second thing I've picked up from this conversation. The third one, guys, we've got issues.
Bruh.
I'm sure what you've shown us is probably not even the best
It's not
ones.
even a tip.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
told
the
me to
tip
just say 4.
Right.
Yeah.
How
Not
many,
even a
came
tip.
through?
A lot. I had over, is that 1,500 comments?
No.
I bloody...
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
We've got issues.
We
bro.
had 1,300K comments, and they're still in there. So the ones which are inbox, these are
What?
all the ones.
Wait. So those comments are people that are confessing?
Yeah, that's...
Wait, this is on a public platform.
It's
where
on a public platform,
So
but
people don't
I
They
care
give it
their
to the
names.
inbox.
No, so they send it to my inbox, and then I share publicly.
Oh,
Then
right. Just
I
edit the
withhold-
names off and
yeah,
stuff.
I just copy and then I paste in. So they tell me, and then I keep and share with everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
Nah,
right
don't worry,
there.
don't worry. Whoever we see or we speak about, I want to know the Kasama dude though. That nigga want to know.
This other woman brought,
we need-
she started talking about how she's low-key bisexual, she's married, and she has fantasies of watching her husband shove his thing in another woman of her choosing.
That's common.
Fetishes.
That's
Also-
common.
Also, I low-key love tribing. It's so satisfying, honestly. Girl.
That's common too.
Tribing?
Wait, I don't know what tribing is.
Tribing?
What's tribing?
My
Teach us,
mom,
master.
my sensei.
What's tribing?
When-
No, you can tell your mom you Googled
It's
it.
like, okay, according to Google. It's
No,
like,
according to you.
It's like, Stugo. It's like, tribing is like, almost like, could I say almost like scissoring? You've heard of scissoring?
Oh, right.
Where you rub,
Vaginas.
vaginas.
Do you enjoy that?
I would never do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I
it's
thought
not
also
my
That's not
thing.
you. You say what?
And I thought you were a really bad boy. So you don't know tribing. I'm impressed, right?
You don't know.
I'm very
No,
impressed.
I don't know half the things she spoke about.
I like to know things. It's
Yeah.
value one your child, right? That's what they say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of madness going on in this country.
Hey, what was up with the Lusaka apartments thing?
Lusaka Apartments was me just asking, because I went for a party one time.
Right.
I was like, yo, let's go for a party. And the things I saw, I'm like, it's not normal. There's this apartment complex also in Ibex where there are like maybe 8 houses and there's a pool in the middle.
Does it start with
I don't even know. I don't know. But I don't know the place. Me, I was drunk. I'll say drunk for sake of the podcast. And it was like house after house after house after house. And in each house, there was something different happening. There's this one. Hey, Lord.
No, go ahead, say. There was this one house.
Sounds like red light district. Eh?
Yeah, like I just didn't understand what was going on. But then I was like, there are a lot of also popular people there, famous people there. So I'm like, I just asked the question, like, what is it that happens
Was
in
Elson
these
there?
apartments?
Was a popular guy?
No, Elson wasn't there. But it was the kind of
impressing me a lot
crowd.
today, son.
It's a crowd
doing
of
what?
crowd.
You're impressing
you'd
me a
be-
lot today.
It's a
Well, I don't know what to think
kind
about
of crowd you'd be found in. There's a certain
This is the kind of crowd that I'll be found
No,
in.
I know, Kalenga.
Hold on,
You-
stop. Wait, hold on. This is now what's interesting. What kind of crowd do you think I'll be found with?
I don't know. You give that.
See, I like the one you said. I don't know.
You give-
so what then gives you the
I'm
authority?
giving. I'm
You
not.
give off.
I'm
Let her
making an
finish.
assumption.
Yes, let's hear the
Okay, let
assumption.
me make assumptions of
Based
the kind of
off?
people.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Based off your attitude, the way
Let's
you
hear- let's hear
present
it.
yourself.
Let's hear it.
You are in that crowd of people. Like,
Which one?
Am I allowed to say this?
Yes, you can say anything you like.
It's like, yeah, we made it kind of people.
What do you mean?
You've like, I made it. You know, those people who are, I'm not gonna say new money. I don't wanna push the envelope, but like, you know, those people who feel like they've not, I'm not saying it's you, but there's this crowd where they feel like, oh, they finally made it and they want to hang out in certain places and be around
But what about
people.
what about me gives you
So,
that impression?
I don't know. It's just an assumption I made.
I don't want to hear the words I don't
You
know.
assumed I was lesbian or gay, so
Yes, because I know one girl you've been with.
I don't. I've never been
Can I
with
say
a
her
girl.
name?
Say her name.
Her name starts with
Me.
WMI
WM.
space. I'm being spiteful. Go up, blank this out.
But wait, no, black that out.
Remove that.
Please, I'm
Remove
begging.
that. So don't dare me again.
Did you?
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Was he close to the truth?
That's what she said.
Oh, black. Black. Oh,
That's a big one as well. Come on, eat you. Thank you.
black. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tit for tat here. Flipping hell.
And it's tit for
How
tit
do
for
I
tat here.
recover? Wait, did you? Maybe you saw it somewhere or something.
Hey, Zikas, you can.
You can grab a drink.
We've got a bar
My
of
guy, you can grab
non-alcoholic
a drink.
cocktails. Please feel free. A bar full of non-alcoholic
So what?
cocktails.
You're telling us what happens in these apartments?
Yeah, anyway, let's just talk about what happens in these apartments.
Yeah.
And let's
Yeah.
not digress again.
We are digressing.
We might
Too much.
reveal too much.
Digression has happened. Do you guys want to
too
see me back here again?
You're coming on the next episode.
Every
Every
week.
episode going forward, we need a story like this, man. Come on.
But anyway, as you were.
Who else wants to on every episode going forward?
Let
see
me
her,
know.
yeah.
Just write STU. Oh, that sounded a bit bad. Stumbeko is her name.
Stu is my STU is okay. I claim it.
Oh, it sounds like an
Fourth grade.
STI.
That's why I said STU,
I
STI.
would say
they're
poop,
pretty
guys,
similar.
not an STI. Why would you shoot to giving chlamydia vibes? Yeah, anyway, so these apartments, I really just wanted to find out what happens because even me, I'm from Lomo, I'm always curious.
Right.
And that one got over 2,500 plus comments. 2,500.
Oh, come on, that mean people love drama.
They love
Shamona
drama,
Potuntu.
Lomo story.
Ah.
And I was there, and that's the one that I
Post about
used.
creating an app. One like.
You say what? Oh, right.
Post about
Right.
creating an app. Or starting a business. One like.
I heard of a famous couple that are swingers.
Yeah, I've also heard of.
You've heard about them,
yep,
right?
Yep.
Both of, shit.
Yeah, oh, the apartment. Let's finish the apartment
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So in the apartments, that's where you find out that this is where people go. Like you said, others, couples go to swing because back then people used to do this in lodges.
Yeah.
But like going to a lodge and making a lodge a venue is so old school with the
Right.
advent of Airbnb and all these other apartments. So now like, they're now going to these apartments. Others, it's swingers, couples. So the one story that I heard, which was there, is like sometimes this even group sex is a thing actually in these apartments. So you go there and then there's a plate and then you put your keys. All the men put their car keys. And then at the end of the night, every woman picks a car key, blindfolded, or you close your eyes, you pick out a key.
Whoever key that you
Whichever
pick,
key is
you're
who
going
you
home with
are
that
going
person.
with. Yeah.
Even if you don't really like this person?
Nah, I mean, if you're there, usually sometimes I hear that they even create these WhatsApp groups where they share pictures of people who are then going to invite to the party. So if you're also ignorant or you just don't pay attention, you'll be invited for something thinking you're going there innocently. Like me, there's this famous Instagrammer who actually invited me for a party. I went there with my mungulu. I did not know that she was setting me up. When I got there, there were like these 3 Lebanese men smoking in the house, looking at us head to toe. And I wasn't their type because
Why they like models?
well, I'm not offended that I wasn't their type. Let's not. They like models.
They like models.
They like models. Yes. So you
So
find
clearly
that,
this chick did not understand the assignment, which was supposed to bring up,
imagine
like
she
bring
was
another
like, oh,
girl.
I'm gonna just get the one boring person left in my timeline.
So did she
So
end
what
up
you doing?
did she end up like
I
proceeding
saw
with?
2 other Instagram models come through as well, and then
And did you recognize them?
I recognized one. She's actually in one of these big music videos right now.
All right, let's leave it
Yeah,
at that.
I'm not mention. I don't mention
Yeah.
names. I was like, girl. But they did not go with the people because I think both of us were not interested in that. But it happens. So you find that you are invited for an innocent chill, especially these girls who you don't want to spend money, you want to depend on money straight from niggas where you're going. That's how they take advantage of you. So that's what they've been doing. And these apartments are like that. Yeah. Because I know there was an argument saying that, no, if you go to the apartments, you're probably going to get banged. But some people just don't know that they're being invited for something malicious.
But those are few of the people that are there. The ones who actually don't know.
Yeah, I think those are maybe we should even say maybe the exception.
Right.
But there's still, I think the exception at the end of the day still goes.
And
right?
there's some who go there without knowing, and they get there and they're like, well, I might as well.
I'm already here.
I'm already here. They're already naked, so well,
Why am I
You can't beat them.
smiling? Yeah.
right.
Make way in the middle.
Still looks like a huge freak. She looks like a massive freak.
And you take this, right?
No, not really. Because we don't owe her anything right now. So just say we're shooting and then we'll get back to her.
Hi, boss.
I can be a freak. I can be a freak. I can be a freak. I can be a freak.
Hello?
Anyway,
Yeah.
as you were.
Yeah,
Do
so
you-
that's one of the stories. The other thing was I can't even find most of them because everybody was commenting.
Your inbox must be lit. When did you
My
start
inbox
this?
is fire.
When did you start this?
I started maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh,
but
that's
then
why
I
it's
started
picked
the
up,
whole
yeah.
mother thing maybe 2 years ago when my aunt actually encouraged me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because you know, like a lot of people are afraid to talk about sexuality
Right.
openly and freely, especially if you're a woman. It's always, we always want to be the Proverbs 31 presenting woman. But for me, like I always tell people, I'm sorry if this is going to offend people. Like, I have the right to decide what I want to do with my body and my body parts.
Absolutely.
You know, and I shouldn't be judged when people are doing it
Yeah.
behind the curtain. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's better we start exposing and sharing these things.
Yeah.
And the thing about people is they want to tell everybody what it is they're doing in the bedroom, but they've got nobody to talk to. Because your Kama church crew is going to judge you, your
That is
boyfriend is
true.
going to judge you. So when there's somebody like me with a very innocent face asking you to tell her something, you're going to tell me. And I like hearing people's stories, you know.
You know, it reminds me of this dude. Listen to this story. This dude is married and he's got a side chick. And the side chick wants to get banged out. But at the time that she calls him, Kalenga, pay attention. At the time that she calls him, the guy's broke and cannot afford a lodge. So he calls a friend of his who's also married and says, dude, listen, I've got this chick. All I need is 30 minutes. And this dude says, you know what? I actually have got a lodge, but I'm also going to smash. So I'll be quick.
Ew.
And then I'll hand you the keys and then you can go. So the friend goes, he does his thing. And when he's done, he then tells like the people that work there to say, clean up this room, I'm coming back. He calls his friend and he says, go to this lodge and ask for this person, they'll give you the keys. Goes to the lodge, finds the person, and guess what room number the lodge was?
Not 18,
Not
please, not
18.
18. No, cliche.
The guy was saying, when this scandal broke out, I had this amazing joke, but I couldn't share it with anybody. Like, the scandal broke when he was home and his wife was there. And the guy had this amazing joke, but he couldn't share it with anybody.
Nah, fam. Too much of a coincidence.
Men and venues. Men and venues.
That woman, man, I watched that video like damn near 3 times. That
I haven't seen the
is
video yet, eh?
The roommating.
Yeah.
She was not sorry, was she?
that is the height of not giving a fuck.
Not giving
she
a
did
damn.
not care.
She did not stutter at all.
The guy says, "Oh, yo, that makes sense." What man?
What man? Gaslighting him on the spot.
You did not see shit.
Huh? You are
Someone
with
that-
them. If you even said something, you first greet the
You see,
man.
that's the position I feel. I think this is where that lady is, the one
Yeah.
who is making money off her husband
Yeah,
through the
I think
chicken.
she's
That's what
that.
she is.
I think
She
that's
doesn't
what she
care.
is.
Maybe she
She's
also,
reached that point where it's
she's like, you know what, I might as well make something out of this.
At the end of the day.
And it's always men with very bad sex that cheat.
You sound like a lot of there's this pain in that
There's
tone.
Pain.
I
Loud
laughed.
men. Ranting men.
There's so much pain in your voice right
The
now.
bigness ended on the mouth.
Wow.
I will get cancelled.
Nah. There's no way that I've not been cancelled and suddenly you're gonna get
Yeah,
cancelled.
right?
I've said far worse stuff.
You've
But is,
said
it, is,
worse.
this, is this making you money yet? I mean, you've got so
Which
much
one?
traction on your page.
What
On
you
my
doing right
page.
now?
Right now, I mean,
Oh,
I
does
have
it turn you
another
on?
job. Wait, does it turn me on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Like, especially when I ask, like, oh my gosh, like those sexual questions. Because it's
Right.
not all the time I'm asking about. Sometimes I'm like, tell me about first time you touched yourself, how did it feel? And then there's somebody in your inbox explaining everything. And you're like, oh, slow down. You know, it's hot in
What's
here.
the craziest fantasy that you've had people come to you and tell you?
The craziest fantasy. I think it's that one who wanted another man to come and sleep with her while the husband watches.
Oh, but that's common.
Yeah, but I mean,
And the husband
You know,
was okay
there's
with
actually
it?
websites
Or it was
for
just a
that.
fantasy.
it was just a fantasy.
There's
and
actually websites for that.
in Zambia.
Well, just like Tinder is available in Zambia, but it's not Zambian.
I get a lot of people asking me to like do hookups, but I get scared because I think it's illegal, right?
Porn is illegal.
Yeah, porn is
Hookups,
illegal.
I don't
Hookups, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Kalenga, meet
You're just a middleman.
so and so.
but then
meet
sometimes I
Kalenga.
also get your like this one's picture. I'm like, nah, it won't even match. So those women not trying to be
okay,
freaky.
I was not going to ask you. I was about to ask
And
you
wait,
something, but I don't want you to incriminate
Why do you keep
yourself.
asking me
these-
personal questions?
No, my bad. I'll ask
All
you.
these issues, is it that you say only women should
Just
send
say,
you these messages?
Oh, men share me.
Because all the ones
Men.
you've shared with us are only women. You notice that?
No, the one on Saturday had a lot of women confessing. Men, I think, did not want.
What do you think that says about relationships in Zambia? Are men
Because women-
problematic? If women are the only ones coming to you, mostly coming to your
No,
inbox,
the
what do
only
you think it says about
reason
the
why
terrain?
a lot of women are coming to my inbox is because I've created a safe platform for them.
All right, okay.
It's a very safe, non-judgmental platform. Even the men are
But
comfortable.
I don't think that if there was a similar platform
For
where
men.
a man was hosting that, you would get as many men coming through
There's
saying,
a platform where men host something similar to mine, and it sucks.
that's my
Yeah,
point.
because men, I don't think are very open about their problems. You know what
No,
I mean?
they're
The way women
not.
are.
No,
So-
because
Yeah.
even as kids growing up, you know, you are told kind of like,
it's borderline snitching.
Me,
not only that, but keep the ish to yourself. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Borderline.
I get some, like, most of the men who message me, well, other one, they want to do me. There's this person who sent in this thing, which blew my mind. I even shared it. He was like, hi, I'd like to meet you. Then I'm like, what do you want to do with me? He's like, I want to meet Maza. And I'm like, why? Then he goes, I want to be a motherfucker.
Can we get crickets there?
No! No, it was funny.
No, that was funny.
That is funny.
Not the hell it wasn't.
Maybe the delivery was off, but it was in there somewhere.
And then what's the end game with what you're doing right now?
To show
what's
people-
the positive?
To show people they're not alone in what they think. Even bad, I'm not going to say bad people. A lot of situations you might just think you're the only one who's experiencing it or going through it.
Are you helping them with solutions?
Everybody who inboxes me, I message them back, I write to them. If it's
So
something
what's
serious,
the
I even do
advice you gave
referrals.
for that?
No,
one
we're not
sending-
here to interview her. We need
The
stories.
tea, you need the tea.
Na
No, no, no.
papa.
Look, I'm just trying to bring out the moral side
Yeah.
of what you're doing
So,
here.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's
Like,
no
for-
moral side. This is for tea. This is for juice, right?
Listen.
And she's delivering
Yeah,
that.
Kalinga
know.
must be fun at parties, eh?
Right? Like, so we need a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, now conclude.
explain
why
Wrap
this
this
Guys,
music
why are we talking about this
Wow.
in
is
Christian
important.
nation?
Bring it back.
No, my point.
Yeah.
I'm driving somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Like,
Drive faster.
why are they coming to your inbox? Yes, it's a safe space for them to speak out.
Yeah.
Yes, but what are they getting out of it apart
Yeah.
from just opening up? Are
Yeah.
you offering them solutions?
Yeah,
Are
I-
you-
Kalenga.
but it's
Yes,
it's,
then I'll explain.
It's
Maybe
like
there's something
for
more
me,
to it.
For me, it's also it's therapy. It's online
If someone
therapy.
says things,
And also the people on the platform, I've created such an amazing group of people who actually give good advice. We've created this thing where it's very rare on Zambian pages to get, like there are actual people there who give honest answers, and there's some who are going to make jokes out of it, but mostly it's a lot of love and positivity. My page is not for hatred.
Absolutely.
I just
That's beautiful.
throw jabs at men here and there, but men are also welcome to the cookout at the end of the day. So it's a space where you can come on and you just feel comfortable and happy, and you are going to actually get advice. And for those more complex
Advice.
issues,
I have my answer.
actually
You've
reach
given me the
out
answer.
to them. Yeah, it's
The
advice. Everybody
So what
wants.
advice did you give to the one who traveled to Kasama?
I was like, girl, may I only ask like
For soya chunks.
may I ask what everybody asked? Like, did you pay for your transport money? For me, that's the thing. Like, there's no way a man can
Oh.
call you to his house.
see, now, but that's fucked up, though.
What?
That question.
Why did you pay for
Because
transport money?
if she says yes, then what?
Huh?
Because
Why
that
did
feels
you
like
go to
no,
a place?
but hold on,
It has
hold on,
to.
Stu. See why I say it's
It
fucked
goes
up?
to venue.
No, but you see why I
demand.
say it's fucked up. Do you know why she's writing to you? Why?
Why? She wants to share something.
Because she already feels bad.
No, it's not everybody who feels bad. We have in
a big part of no. I'm not saying everybody. I'm talking about this particular girl
she
who went to
wasn't
Kasama
feeling bad.
for chance.
She had laughing emojis in her text.
She feels like an ass. That's
Ma,
why she gave you the context of that. I already have a
Everybody
man.
feels like an
so
ass. We rip them apart, all of them.
by now asking her if she paid for her own
Yes.
transport is adding salt to the wound.
It has to, because don't forget.
No, it doesn't
that-
have to, 'cause she's already kicking herself
Yes,
for
no,
it.
We open everybody and dissect every story.
Please send her a text and ask her for that guy's phone number.
You want some chunks?
Don't
I wanna,
forget.
no, I actually
shouldn't
want
be
to send the
eating
money.
these alone.
Guys,
I actually want to send the money.
The point
money?
is, this
Okay.
chick was trying to risk her relationship for Mr. Chunks.
But look at it this way. Look, again, I don't blame her. I don't blame him. At the end of the day, we're all trying to get laid.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are gonna do what it takes. Whether we're gonna lie to impress, and you get what I mean? If these people met on social media, this guy must have a very interesting social media profile.
Maybe, yeah.
For her to
Which
fall for it.
was so convincing for her to have been on a 10-hour ride to go and see this guy. So whatever he posted on his social media was convincing.
Yeah.
I saw Dave Chappelle when he was saying, men don't buy nice cars for themselves. It's a bait. Because they know women like nice cars,
Yeah.
so I'm going to get myself a nice car. It's a bait.
Yeah.
I will tell you this now. I know we sound like we're digressing. If there were no women in this world, we wouldn't shower, we wouldn't shave, we wouldn't do half the things we're doing
would
right
not
now.
be at work right now.
No. So half the things that we're doing is to impress.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be a game of we need to get laid, we've got a kid who's in college right now. The amount of hoops and the amount of lying and the amount of trickery that you would have to do. And I'm pretty sure that guy's in his 20s.
Yeah.
If in his 30s, I'll be really disappointed.
Yeah. 30s, no. But then also there's this thing where other women are always now with these younger men. I mean, if you're getting on a bus for this man,
You must have promises.
But she's broke too. I mean, if she's getting on a bus, she's
hey,
equally
maybe
as
it's the
broke.
easiest way
And she's
to
getting
travel.
hungry lion too.
But you know the way it works.
HOS Bay.
You say what?
You know the way it works.
What works?
If a man and a woman are broke, she look at you like this broke nigga.
It's
It's never. They never look
It's
at themselves
never
as
about
broke.
them being
You know?
broke.
There was this quote that if a woman is broke, what was the quote?
Like you could be on a
She's
bus.
dating the wrong guy.
You could be on a bus with a guy. You with a guy.
Yeah.
You be looking at him as a broke
Like,
nigga.
is that of-
You're on a bus together, paying
True.
5 kwacha.
Yeah.
But you're looking at
Yeah,
him as a
like,
broke
look at
guy.
this
Yeah.
broke nigga right here.
Sense
Look
of
at him even
entitlement, bro.
counting two kwaches on the coin. Really?
But you're together on the bus. But the niggas
But you're
though,
also on the
not.
bus going the same direction.
Bruh, the society that we live in, bruh.
Dude.
It's bad. They are the double standards. Even as a woman, I'm gonna say that. But shit, guys.
Bruh.
Like you live in a certain area in Lusaka, but you'll be looking down on a
Nigga in the same area,
in the
like,
same
it's just
neighborhood.
nigga.
Oh, you have to only for night. The audacity, bro. You share the same gate where you have to both.
Let me wait for a brother
You
from
know?
Kingsland.
Right.
Like why do we do that?
No, I'll send some to you. I'll send some to you. Or you can come and pick it up.
Send what?
These drinks.
The drinks.
Oh, yeah. We need to share these drinks.
So I haven't yet tested.
We need to give away
mine
some stuff.
'cause
I need to give a shout out as well. You've been in the banking circles long enough. You know Mtinta Msokotwane?
Yeah.
Oh, I love her.
She called me on Saturday. I was like, guys, I didn't know about this podcast, and now I'm binge watching like crazy. She's so happy. It's a new discovery for her.
Welcome.
New shout out to a new follower, a new subscriber.
Welcome to the
Mtinta
family.
Msokotwane. Welcome to the family. I owe Mtinta a lot, man. Remember that I tell you the first time when the day we opened the radio station in Nakonde. Remember I told you the first client we had was Zanako? She was the first person to believe in our radio station and sent adverts for Zanako. Much love and respect to her.
There's another Mtinta that I want to give a shout out to. I promise I'm going to write a book right after this. I say this on my Twitter.
Like tonight?
No. I'm collecting stuff.
We said right after this.
Right after I achieve what I want to achieve.
All right.
I say this on Twitter that I'm on a quest of raising $1 million. I told you about this. And I'm going to write as to exactly how I achieved it. I want to show you a letter that came to me on Friday. I'll not mention the last name, but big shout out to Mtinta. Big shout out to, I'll mention the bank's name when this thing goes through. Take a look at the offer that I got on Friday, right there. Pass it to her.
Show me, I
so she
wanna
takes a look
see.
at it. And I mentioned this 2
Maybe
months
I'll
ago
look at
on my
you
Twitter
differently. Hey,
that I'm on a quest to raise that much. And that offer then came.
let me see.
Nice.
And you know what's crazy is a big part of why I want to do this is to show that it is possible in the same economy, in the same environment where people complain. That shit is
I
impossible.
never believe in the economy. Bro, people have been complaining about the economy since time immemorial.
Could I have it back?
Elsa,
I'll tell you one thing.
Can I kneel and give you a phone?
I've lost friends because of the economy. And I'll tell you how. I don't like being found in the same circle with somebody complaining about the economy. In the
No.
same economy where somebody's getting rich,
No.
and you bring up a conversation, the friendship is over.
No.
The economy is bad, I can't even afford this, friendship is
No.
over.
But
No.
you guys
Dude,
also look at
the
it.
economy has always been
Look,
bad.
Let me tell you something. Like for me, I'm one of those the economy is rough kind of people
No,
because
we're no longer friends.
because I'm in a transitory. Is that a word in English? Transitory. I'm
Yeah.
transitioning from all my life I've been formally employed to now being
All my life.
unemployed and being a tamanga, being a hustler, running my social media, managing an artist, working on all these different things. For me, I'm testing the waters. It's not the right time to test the waters for the first time now.
You don't test waters.
That's
That's why I'm complaining.
It's never been the right time. It's never
I've
been the
never
wrong time.
been-
Let me
like
tell you
that.
something, Stu. When it comes to being an entrepreneur, you don't test waters.
Go in.
I go in.
You don't dip a toe. Don't have a safety net.
I
Just go right in because and let me tell you another thing. It is a very painful journey.
Yeah.
1, 2, you need to be sure of yourself. You need. It got to a time where if somebody saw me or my name on their phone, they'll be like,
Yeah.
he wants to ask for money.
Yo.
So the people that you have to keep around you have to be people who know who the hell you are.
And what
And
I am
plan Bs?
capable of.
I don't know. And I want on my tombstone, they should write the guy who went after life with no plan B. Because I always believe having a plan B dilutes your plan A. I'll tell you that for a fact. When you have a plan B, somehow you get comfortable.
The
You
comfortability.
dilute your resolve
Yeah.
towards the
Yeah.
plan A, the
Well,
goal.
it depends
Yeah.
what plan B is,
Well,
right?
in many cases, anyway.
So I went to Ciela. There was a 2-day conference called ICA,
Okay.
where listen to how painful this is, Kalenga and Stu.
Yeah.
There were investors who came in, people who flew in from Europe and America there were more investors than entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs came in from Tanzania, from Kenya, from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, because it was happening in Zambia.
And very few Zambians were there.
Very few. Very few Zambians were there. There was a guy who went up there. He does dried mangoes, and he packages them.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted $100,000 grant. Before the day was done, 2 hours after his presentation, he got his grant. Not a loan, not equity.
grant.
Free money.
Free $100,000 on the day. It's Ciela.
You see, this is what I'm
It
saying.
ran for 2 days.
This is why I keep saying it's not the economy.
No.
It's your belief, your mindset. It's not the economy.
I was making a point. These guys, the investors, by the way, the investors were grouped. You know, kind of like when there's a celebrity, like there's a party for celebrities, and the biggest celebrity walks in.
Yeah.
Other celebrities know, okay, so now that's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Celebrity.
That's the one they're waiting for.
These investors were grouped, like the Fortune 500 people that are worth billions of dollars. And they were saying it is extremely difficult to find businesses and entrepreneurs to invest in. And you and I, we sit and I remember Wallace was there.
Did he get money?
He did get money.
Wallace
Did
always
you
gets
get money?
Let me tell
always
you.
gets money. Oh,
Did
say
you
again?
get money?
I got 2 offers.
Damn.
The guys that started Zona, we spoke about this, the brothers, they were there with their begging bowls too. Shout out to Brad. When you get into rooms like that, I promise you, it doesn't matter how big you think you are or the idea that you have, it humbles you. You realize you're nothing compared to the other ideas. I saw people with genius ATM solutions, like a mobile ATM, that it is here for 5 minutes and is in another place the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, but don't ATMs work on consistency? Like people know it's there. So
No, of course, I get that. But I'm saying if you want to move it. But I get exactly what you mean. But there's so many opportunities. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And
remember, we keep emphasizing even on this podcast. Money is never the problem.
no, money is
The
if
idea.
you have a business and it is scalable and it is viable, money is the last thing in the equation that you need to look for. And I say this and I sound like I'm getting on my soapbox, and I swear to you, this will take me 30, 45 seconds. The one thing that really pains me, and I'm not taking a dig at the people who inbox you, is the amount of time and resources and energy that people spend on social media for gossip.
Yeah.
It's the same internet, it's the same phone, it's the same 24 hours that a kid in India has that they will use. I give that example of these people who gave a village in India internet, and then they went away for 10 years. And when they came back, there were 10 people who became millionaires who came from that village.
Really?
Because of what they did with the
one
internet.
person.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you give 10 people the internet, 5 will gossip, will look for what Your Maps is doing.
Yeah.
The 3 will watch porn like me, maybe. And then you get 2 who will research on business ideas.
Yeah.
And I really wish if there are people that watch this podcast, if you listen to what I say, if you listen to what Kalenga says, apart from this podcast, please spend more time
Listening to other podcasts like Good Bad Billionaire.
and also investing in yourself. I will give you one last jam.
You said 30, 40 seconds.
Here is this is now just me helping people. If you've got a business idea, for example, you wanna sell toothpicks, right? You've got a place where you're buying your toothpicks, and you've got a buyer, and you've got your business proposal, but what you don't have is money. If you approach a bank, I'll give you one of 3 banks: ZICB, Zanaco, or NatSave. You give them your business proposal, it'll go through the process of you requesting for a loan. When it gets to credit, they're gonna call you and say, do you have collateral? Because you're starting up and you don't have collateral, you're gonna say, no, I don't have collateral. I want you to tell them, may you please call Zambia Credit Guarantee Scheme. They know what it means. and it will have a positive impact on your application. Remember that name and get that done. There are a lot of people who easily can become really successful people, and money should be the last thing that you should think about.
Yeah,
Is your
true.
business scalable? Do you have a business plan? Are you buying your stuff from somewhere? Is it a product? Is it a service? Etc. etc. I promise you, we'll come back here and have a totally different conversation.
Drinking-
I'm done with my rant.
And we'll be drinking mocktails
Mocktails.
together. Mine is even finished. Oh, it's been a powerful episode. We haven't even touched the topics we wanted to, but
didn't.
I think let's have a Thursday episode. No, let's do the audio this week.
We need to, man.
Let's have those topics on
And
the
when
audio.
and when we start uploading those audios as well, because people have been
Let's-
cursing us out, bro.
Let's start with that one. Stu, thanks a lot for coming through.
Before we go as well,
Thanks
You
I wanna-
made this episode lit, bro.
Did
I want to give a shout out to Longa. You know Longa, right?
Longer.
Avani.
Avani.
Yeah.
Do you know that, by the way, is now the GM for Royal Livingston?
No way.
He's moved from Avani.
Levels done change. now.
Levels, Baba. So he opened up an amazing restaurant called Slow Lounge in Livingston.
And then
Town center.
Yeah. So where the post office is, opposite the post office,
Yeah, I know where the
upstairs. You remember how you and I used to
The
complain?
museum opposite the post office.
The other side,
the
like
other side.
Okay.
right, like you're going towards the hotels. Yeah.
Oh, right,
You remember
right. I
how
see it,
you
I
and
see
I
it.
used to complain about how horrible hotel food is?
Except Avani. Avani is a good food, though.
Go to Slow Lounge.
Serious.
Ooh, man. So big shout out to Longa. And I'm pretty sure you know this because their boss told us this. They are building a new hotel in Kafue. You don't remember that?
Which hotel again?
The company that owns Avani and Royal. Antara, I think.
Oh, crap. There's longer who told us about that information.
No, it was Longa's boss, the white guy with the big nose.
Oh, in the episode we recorded in Livingston.
That we never aired.
Never aired. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
And Longa was, I don't know if I can say this, but he was telling me a villa will be going for as much as $6,000.
In Kafue.
Yes.
Sounds like a lot of money until you get there.
Maybe they'll be okay. Let me.
Just because you don't have $6,000 to do
Exactly.
Nakamba check Kafue. I've just said Kafue. I didn't say anything
I always
else.
say a rich man's ways seem extravagant until you become
Until-
rich.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe just 6,000 with pocket change. You know what I'm saying?
I used to live in South Luangwa. I know extravagance. Yosh.
Oh yeah, you used to work in the national
Yeah.
park.
He even gave me the example of South Luangwa. He was saying, if you think 6,000 is a lot,
Yeah.
go to South
Go to
Luangwa
South-
and see
yeah.
how much people they
Yeah.
are charging.
Madness.
And they're fully booked.
Eps.
$45
I mean,
for a mossy.
Bruh, I went to Royal Livingston. I saw a dude. I saw this guy's a drug dealer. He booked out 21 rooms at the Royal Livingston.
What?
21 rooms.
Yeah, but have you noticed every time we've been in Livingston, either Avani or Radisson
A
Blue,
fool.
David Livingston is closed off, sealed.
Yeah.
Somebody's booked
That
it.
means
All
the
time,
private thing.
All the times you and I've been there, it's fully booked. And how much is a room there? And you find it's booked by one guy for a wedding. Remember last
Just
time we
a
were there, it was for a Russian
wedding.
guy's
How many
wedding.
times do we see, even at the Royal, there's a roundabout?
That's what I'm saying. They seal
Just
off.
there
There's a little
outside.
sign.
Yes.
That says it is
Yeah.
closed for a private. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Remember the Russian
where?
wedding that was there last time we were there was for 1 week, and the guy booked the whole hotel for 1 solid week.
And
What
you
kind of money is
can't
that?
go
and
sleep
we
there for
think
one
that
day.
someone who booked out, what is that Kitwe club? It's a bowler.
You've
It's
lost
called
me already.
1360.
Crap. Speaking of Kitwe, I met so many people. Hey, we're getting love from Copper Belt, man.
Word.
Now, I met so many people who, at the mall especially, Mukuba Mall, I went to Mukuba Mall, Kana Mall, and ECL. And almost consistently, this guy, the first one, came to a screeching halt in a BMW as I was walking in the by the corridors of Mukuba
mall.
Mall. Screeching stop. Opens the door, stops traffic, comes out, greets me, says, K plus, nice meeting you in person. But I don't know why I thought you were taller than this. And I said, it's because I'm standing next to you also all the time.
I hate people who do that. Why do they do that?
My nigga.
No, it's because I'm
My
standing next to you.
nigga,
That's why
man.
people think I'm tall.
Stand up.
No, it's fine.
Stand up.
wait.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Stand
the
up.
assumption is you're
Stand up right
tall.
now.
Yes!
Because he's short, so you compensate. Oh.
Hey, take your shoes up. Take your shoes up.
No, there's hardly anything. You guys are the same height, though.
Exactly.
You
We're
are
the same
the
height.
exact same
No,
height.
we're not.
Yes,
Even
we
at the
are.
golf club,
It's
a
giving
lady
twinning.
was tall.
I can do like this, your heads.
When you're standing, I can see the little thing on top of your head.
Dude, by the golf club, really tall lady. And she comes up and says, "I thought we're the same height." I said, "It's because I
But
stand
who
next
has
to
ever
LV."
thought
Don't
you're
ever call me
tall,
short again.
Nigga, you're short. Okay, but you know when people get fat, they look shorter.
I'm chubby, exactly.
You're curvy and you like it.
You know what I mean? Round is a shape too.
Round is a
You know what I
shape
mean?
too.
Don't
Guys, we need
body
to go.
shame.
We need to go.
Don't body shame.
Thanks a lot to brothers
hold
for
on,
making
before
this
we do-
possible.
I want to see
Yeah?
if there's one other talking point, or we can do this on Thursday.
Nah, this is on
I want to
Thursday.
run.
We've gone
I want
2
to run
hours,
through
bro.
them. So we said Matthew Mohan episode. We said Fashion Sakala, Malawian VP, the kidnapped MP.
All those will be on the audio episode.
Wait, who told me that apparently one of his wives is a social media thing?
I heard a lot about the story.
Oh, there's a lot that you heard about it?
I am not political, but yo,
Somebody came to your DM?
It's like if Money Heist was.
Wait, what did you hear? Tell us what you heard.
I just heard like all these twists and shit about.
Wait,
the
tell us
story.
one twist that you heard about it.
Yeah, like I'm not the political, but like it's just the way he was abducted and how he was
Heavily
discovered,
beaten.
how he was discovered, and then he came back, and then this body did this. It's like just a mess. It's like a 10-year-old was trying to make this abduction.
Right.
It's like what? They were abducting the wrong way.
Gentlemen, ladies, thank you so
The
much.
next episode.
Please keep hitting the subscribe button. We are past 70,000 now. We are. Where are we on Facebook, Gob? Do you know?
220,000 now.
220,000.
Yeah. It's funny how, who told us this? I can't remember who said. He said, getting to 100,000 is the difficult part.
The
moment
minute you go
skip
beyond
100,000, dude,
Yeah.
it's just been growing like that now. You know what I mean?
I think if I'm to guess, I don't have any proof of this, but I feel like Meta then, like the algorithm changes in
Starts
terms
working
of
in your favor.
Putting you-
in terms of who they recommend your pages to as well.
I write shit about Bridgerton, and my posts go viral in the US.
Word.
Yeah, like
Serious?
I had rich white women arguing on why Lord Delby should not be with Penelope. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've left the chat.
Look, I cannot comment on that because I don't watch Bridgerton. But what I'll tell you
not
is
watched
the
Bridgerton
first season,
Okay.
the lead dude in the first season is from Zimbabwe.
Oh, yeah, the black guy, I've forgotten his name. Lord,
Yeah.
Shit, I'm a bad person.
Hey, guys, we
Go.
said we're leaving.
How long have we been running
2
now?
hours.
Guys, you need to go.
Has it been 2 hours?
Yes.
Ish, man.
All right,
got
to the
to
next
go.
episode. Remember to click on the subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook. That's the podcast, Instagram, TikTok, the same.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna give away stuff. We got a lot of stuff to give away.
Look out for giveaways on our Facebook page right after this episode. This is we're recording this on a Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Look out for giveaway. I think we should do it tomorrow evening as well, right after this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
from
fine.
your house where everything is anyway.
No, nobody's coming to my goddamn house.
No,
What's wrong with you?
we're not letting people come to your
And
house.
because of you, I wanted live here. I wanted to castigate you 3 times. Something weird has happened.
You're welcome.
2 weeks ago.
Do you guys ever finish, literally?
No, we're
and
about to. We're about to.
figuratively?
2 weeks ago, somebody left something for me at the gate.
Yeah.
2 days ago, as I'm driving in, the guard stops me because he never stops me. All right, he sees my car, he opens the shit, so he stops me and says, "Chief, there was a woman who came and asked, does Elson live here?" And then I told her that I'm not at liberty to disclose that. And then she says, "Here's my phone number. My name is blank. Please ask him to call me."
Dun, 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 dun.
3 people have gone to my gate and left stuff. They don't know where I live, but they know I live there.
Yeah, because you keep saying it on
Because
the
No,
podcast.
you
I
say
have
that.
seen your flats
God.
on Facebook, social media.
You say
You're
that.
always posting.
Yeah.
No, after he said that,
balcony.
after he
Episodes
said
ago, they would say it all the time.
balcony.
Where I live in.
after
You give
he
a
said that, then I then realized,
balcony.
I did what?
Inspirational quote, balcony.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Inspirational
Guys,
quote,
let's go. Let's go.
balcony.
Let's go. All right, have a lovely day.
Dun 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 dun